Beep beep poo poo check. Oh yeah, we're sexy. What up? What up? What up? Oh fuck, I didn't copy that right. Bam. What is up, chat? Been a minute. Been a minute. How are we living? Not Mbem coming in here immediately saying ew. Like, you know what, Mbem? I don't even want you in here, bro. I don't even want you in here. Bixie Gala, I'm on a 5-hour road trip. Hey, I hope you have a good road trip, Bixie Gala. Thanks for hopping in. Where is Beans? I just heard him. He was eating from his food bowl a second ago. I don't know. He'll pop in. He'll pop in. How's your trip? Trip was good. I'm kind of a fucking dumbass. If you saw on Discord, you guys, I fucking realized that I booked my flight. Okay, it wasn't actually like my fault, but my flight home was booked a day later than I thought it was. It's because, so I had like this flight credit that wasn't being credited to my account. So I had to call Delta because like it was like $500 worth of flight credits and it would have covered my flight and then some. So I was like, all right, well, I don't want to take money out of my own pocket. So I called Delta and the guy was like, oh, let me get you set up right now. And so he was like on the phone. I remember this on the phone. He was like, oh, so you want to fly back on the 6th? And I said, yes, whatever day is Sunday. So I think what happened was I thought the 6th was Sunday. He said the 6th. So I think he just tuned out anything I said after that. And so then he ended up booking that. And so like, I shit you not, y'all, I was like getting ready to go to the airport and I look at my phone because I was like, oh, I'm not getting ready to go to the airport. I would say like, it was like 8 hours from my flight. And I was like, oh fuck, I haven't checked in yet. I pull up the Fly Delta app. I go to check in and it says 6 hours, 8 hours until check-in. And I was like, oh fuck. Like I have an extra day here. Which it wasn't a huge deal, but I was just like, God, I'm so fucking stupid. Like big old dumb idiot boy, bro. For real. Like big old dumb idiot brain, bro. Almost a year of me bothering Ben, guys. That's crazy. Raya. I thought it was longer than that, to be honest, Raya. You've been a thorn in my side for as long as I can remember. I feel like I was born and I could feel Raya's menacing aura. You know what I'm saying? Since birth. Since I came out of Kathy's womb. I can feel Raya's menacing aura, bro. I've been only subbed for 10 months, but I've been around for longer. That's what I thought, Raya. I was like, there's no way. You've definitely been around for a while. Karate Corgi, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Been subscribed for 5 months. I appreciate that. 5 months of cutting into those Daddy Bezos profits, chat. Who else is in here? Raya, thank you for resubscribing for 10 months at tier 1. Been subscribed for 10 months. That's crazy committing to 10 months with me. I appreciate you, Raya. Thank you. Looking forward to our meeting later today. Deadly Doll, thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Been around for 11 months. Thank you guys for using your Prime sub on me. Make sure to check for that. All right. If you got, all I ask is that you guys just use your Prime sub. All right. If it's not on me, fine. I would prefer if you did. But if you don't, not the end of the world. Just use it, bro. Otherwise, you fucking Daddy Bezos just profits that. He just pockets the profit, bro. That's no fun. God damn, Chris! Chris starting the stream off hot with a 5 gifted. Chris, you're too kind to me. Chris, you're too kind to me. Chris, guys, if you got a gifted sub from Chris, I need y'all to say thank you, all right, chat? If you ever get gifted subs, gifted memberships, anything like that, I need y'all to have good manners, chat. Good manners only. Damn, Bouncy Ball with that 75 stream streak. God damn. Raya, did you lose your stream streak by chance? Bruh, Ben never thanks me for reducing. You know what, Asian Fury? Thank you for reducing. While the rest of us are... What's the opposite of reduce? While the rest of us are adding, you're reducing. And you know what? I wouldn't recommend that. But for you, thank you. Someone's got to do it. And by God, is it going to be Asian Fury, bro? Hey, Ninetail Phoenix. Let's go. I'm going to make you a mod real quick. Bop, bop, bop. How do I fucking... Are you already a mod? Oh, no, there we go. Bam, you're a mod now. Shall we? Oh, shit, I got signed insurance papers tomorrow to get my payout for my totaled car. Thank God, bro. They were really yanking your chain on that shit, Ryan. That was crazy, bro. Crazy shit. Hey, Silver Nevermore. Thank you for the $5 dono. Glad to join the stream after a while. Feels wrong for coming in while during my college class. Hey, get that A+, you know what I'm saying? But also, stream is better. Stream is better. No, I appreciate it. Hey, you can, just real quick, you can come in here and not have to dono. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. If you want to come in here and just hang out and say hi, you don't need a dono. But I appreciate the dono. That will be going to the Beans Treat Fund. Chat, did everybody have a good weekend? What did we get up to? What did we get up to? Just listen to you while I'm at work? Hell yeah, Chris. I hope you have a good day at work. I hope they give you a big fat promotion. Karate Corgi over on the YouTube as well. Thank you. I appreciate you going over the Twitch and using your Prime sub. That's actually crazy. Me and my streak are stronger than my relationship, Raya. When you fucking posted that, or when you sent me that shit, I literally out loud went, no. I don't know if that's something you want to share with chat, but give us beans or make you into Mr. Clean. You already have, Lee. You already have made me into Mr. Clean, bro. Hello, Princess. What up, Kai? Kai, I swear to God, you can never leak our DMs because I'm actually nice to you there. All right? That's all I ask. That's all I ask. If you ever leak our DMs, we're done. We're through. We're never stream collabing again. I can't let them know that I'm nice to you in private. All right? I have a reputation to maintain. Chat, say hi to Kai. Kai, when do you want to rip our second part 2 of Reanimal? Let me know in the comments below. Kai, also, I low-key, because, like, dude, I fuck with you heavy. I want to put you on to, like, helping you do the content stuff more full-time. If you want to chat about that, I would love to help you, bro. I would love to help you. I have some ideas. Mayhaps Saturday? Dude, I can make Saturday. I can make Saturday work for sure. For surezies. Please do help me. All right, bet. Kai, we'll do like a little... dude, honestly, too, I really want to meet your roommate. We should all do like a Discord call. I got a couple little pointers for y'all. Saturday, what time? Probably at night again, right, Kai? Like 7 p.m. when it gets dark. I got sick by Easter Sunday and I'm still fighting it. No! I hope you get better. I finally got over my fear and went to a dentist appointment today. W aspiring taxidermy rat. W. It's been so long since I could make stream because I've been so busy. No worries, Jaden. It's good to have you. I hope the busyness is a good thing, though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to be busy. What up, Nah? What up, Davey? Going shopping, gonna grab me some sushi since the boyfriend has an appointment tomorrow. God damn, bro, I really want sushi. I can set something up for us. Bet. Yeah, dude, I want to meet your roomie. We should definitely collab with your roomie as well. He seems really cool. I'm glad, dude, when I came in your stream and I was like, have a good stream, Jay, bro. And he started crying, laughing. I was like, yeah, me and him are going to get along so well. That's a killer fear to get over. No, bro, I get it. Of any fear that I can truly understand, the dentist is one where I'm like, bro, that shit, like, I hate it. I'm not scared of it, but I fucking hate it. Chat, can I tell you all something mad, not very adult of me? It took me 4 years to schedule a dentist appointment after I graduated college. Luckily, your boy takes good care of his teeth, so I didn't have any cavities or anything like that. But yeah. So, like, I get it, bro. I get it. I understand that shit. Like, it's just something about it is so uncomfortable. And the anxiety of, like, bro, I'm going to go to this dentist right now, and they're going to tell me that I've never brushed my teeth correctly ever, and all my teeth are going to fall out, and I'm actually going to fucking die from a rare tooth infection that only I could get. It's terrifying, bro. It's terrifying. Oh, goddamn. Wait, hold on, guys, real quick. Somebody gifted on Twitch, or excuse me, on YouTube. Cat, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Chat, if you got a gifted membership from Cat, I need y'all to say thank you, all right, chat? We have good manners here. Good manners only. Only. Thank you again, Cat. Electric Wolf, thank you for joining the membership. Cat, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Hell yeah. Y'all goated. Goated with the sauce. Dude, lots of like, long-time stream viewer names in here, bro. We got Lightning McQueen back at it. It's been a minute. I saw Sammy in there, I think, somewhere. Mitch Sona's in here. Miss Morgan. Good to see ya. Maya's in here. Resilient Sage, as usual. PB is in the house. Cat's in the house. It's good, bro. I do think, chat, I would like to get on a good roll. I'm so fucking busy, you guys, right now. I apologize. Hopefully that'll die down very soon here. But I would like to go live around this time every day. I think it's good. I think, like, early, like around, like, 1 p.m. PST, and then go live until, like, 4 or 5. I think that's, like, my sweet spot. Y'all, chat, by the way, here, I'm going to actually plug it. Someone on my management team is going to be, like, helping me build out the Sarby subreddit a little bit better. So if you guys haven't joined my subreddit yet, please do so. I just dropped the link in the Twitch and the YouTube chat, so you guys can go check that out. I'm going to be building out, like, I literally sent some instructions. I want y'all to give confessions. I want y'all to give, like, your own personal stories that I can, like, react to and give advice to. I want y'all to be able to drop pet pics in there. I'm gonna weave those into, like, my videos. I want y'all to be able to have discussions about stream or anything that I can react to. You guys can put clips in there and shit. It's gonna be good, y'all. It's gonna be good, but I need y'all to go follow the subreddit or subscribe to the subreddit. I actually genuinely don't know what it's called. But yeah, I'm having somebody on my team is going to help me build that out. God damn! Mitch Soda going crazy with a 10 gifted member. Bro, you guys are going nuts, bro. Mitch Soda, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships on YouTube. YouTube, if you guys got a gifted membership from anybody, specifically in this case, Mitch Sona, I need y'all to say thank you, all right, chat? Good manners only. Oh, it's your birthday week. Mitch Sona, what day's your birthday? Maybe I'll make sure I go live that day. Maybe I'll make sure I go live that day. Oh, and thank you for being a member for 8 months. That goes crazy. I can't even lie. Yeah, some of y'all are going to drop some crazy lore, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I just shipped Daddy. Yes, Miss Dreamus. Yes. Chat, that's another thing. I need to fucking plug my P.O. box more often, bro. Let me drop the link to that. Or not the link. Let me drop the address to that in there, too, in case any of y'all want to send some shit. If you guys want to send some shit to my P.O. box, make sure to send it to that address. Wow, the YouTube one kind of got fucked up. I don't know why it looks so ugly in chat like that. Maybe I gotta... Nope. Okay. Cool. That was awesome. I love that. That was so cool of my... Okay. Oh, and it just ignored the space I put there. All right, you know what? Fuck it. You guys can differentiate, bro. But send stuff to my P.O. box. I'm going to do a P.O. box opening video. Honestly, I should go over there and just, like, see what's there. Oh, my God. I should drop my terrible X stories into Reddit for the love of the game. Dude, Kai, if you want to keep it anonymous, definitely do that because I would love to react to your terrible X stories. I do think it would be fun if we did, like, a podcast-style stream or something like that. Where, like, we just call it, like, the Trauma Dump stream. Like, I can bring some of my... I have like kind of portable podcast recording equipment because I used to have a podcast with my best friend and I could bring it and we could just do like a podcast stream, bro. Like a trauma dumping, lore dumping podcast stream. Like, I think that would be so fun, bro. Raya, I said I was going to leave, but I'm still here. Raya, you can't leave. You can never leave. You're here forever. Actually, you're at work right now. Go be a girl boss, Raya. What are you doing, bro? I want to do a podcast episode on stream, bro. We're going to definitely do that, Raya. Raya, are you going to still come to Vegas? Even though, you know, the thing I can't. Damn, guess who had 300 plus likes on Tinder, though? All right. Okay, Raya. Ooh, chat. Raya fucks. Goddamn. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were being open about the boyfriend thing. But bro, if you come to Vegas, let me know. We'll get you on stream. I can't guarantee I'll go out to the bars with you or anything like that, actually. I can't guarantee that. I'm too tired. I'm too tired for this shit, bro. I'm an open book. He was awesome. It just didn't work out. I'm so glad to hear that, Raya, because I was sitting there and I was like, bro, if this man was an evil motherfucker, like, what crazy timing, though, you know? What crazy timing. Portable podcast equipment, Portapod. You right? Oh, bet. Okay, sounds good, Raya. Sounds good. Sounds good. First stream, hello, guys. What up, Arrow? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. Chat, really quick. If you guys are relatively new to the stream, can y'all let me know where you came from? Just really quickly. If you've been here for a minute, please don't. But, like, specifically people who have just recently started watching me, I kind of, like, I love playing this game to try to figure out, like, where viewers are coming from. Sorry. Like, what social media platform? Not, like, where location, but, like, what social media platform? He doesn't care about us anymore. Specifically you, Kai. Specifically you. YouTube, TikTok. I'm from the moving vid because of Beans. I know that, Cat, and I appreciate that. Instagram, inside your walls. You know what? That's so fair. Instagram, TikTok. I came from YouTube, if you even care. Kai, I don't care about you, bro. YouTube from your moving vlog. That's so interesting. I do have to say, like, it sounds like the people that saw that moving vlog really enjoyed it. TikTok, then Spotify before coming to stream. Interesting. That's actually very good to know, Chris. Wait, that's so funny because I feel like I don't advertise my Spotify on TikTok. YouTube. I care about Kai. You're the only one, Raya. Like, let's be honest. I came from TikTok and moved to YouTube. Okay, bet. This is good to know, you guys. Like, to be honest, y'all, as much as I fucking hate TikTok, like, I have to keep posting to it because it's the best marketing for my streams. Like, it's so crazy how many people come from TikTok to my streams. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. Like, Instagram, it's a lot harder to get people to come to my streams from Instagram. But from TikTok, people are down. I want the Italy vlog. Cat, that is on the list of things I need to do. It just falls down the totem pole, bro. It just really does. But I have all the files. Like, I was literally talking about it this weekend. I was like, I have to make this. God damn, Soap in the house. Soap GPT, ask Soap the questions. The only generative GPT we will support. Chat, I have such a great video idea that, like, it's funny, I just brought it up to my management because we have to coordinate some stuff, but it's going to be a very expensive video. It's going to be an extremely expensive video if I pull it off, but I think you guys will love it. I think you guys will really love it. I just need to, like, budget for this video, which will hurt my feelings if it only gets like 5,000 views. Thank you. I officially like you more than Sarby. Bro, you know what, Kai? I don't even care. Like, I don't even care, bro. I don't even care. I came from YouTube, went to YouTube Music, then here. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize YouTube Music is separate. Oh, Chicken Sandwich is here, bro. What up? How's everyone? I'm still at work for a little. We're doing pretty good, I think. I don't know. Chat will let you know. Hopefully work has been a little less stressful. Chicken Sandwich, I know you were stressing about the person being gone for a bit. We move off of TikTok for a reason, I think. That's so interesting. Yo, TikTok people, could I ask you, like, what made you want to move off of TikTok? Like, what were you thinking when you're like, I'm gonna go to Sarby's YouTube or Sarby's Twitch or Sarby's Spotify? Like, what was the thing that was like, I'm gonna get off this app and go to another one? Because that's, like, always the hardest thing, you know? You were recommended to be in another chat room. Interesting. That sounds like a good chat room. He 100% cares. No. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Oh no, Chicken Sandwich. How long do you have left? It's like the month is almost done, right? If you make a budgeting video for the expensive video that might get more views. Like, what do you mean? Like a video like showing you guys the budget of this video? I don't think that would do well. Also, like, the point of this video is I kind of want it to be a little bit of a secret. So I can't tell you guys what I'm doing. All I can tell you is it's kind of expensive. I can't let another YouTuber steal this video idea. That's how good I think it is. I have an exam tonight and Sarby is preying on my downfall. So I hope you get lower than a 0%. I hope you get a -%. I'm going to call your teacher and be like, give this motherfucker a -%. You cuss here, not on TikTok, and I'm not going to lie, the censor sound annoys me. Interesting. I have to do that, bro. TikTok is so strict. TikTok is so strict. Although I don't even think we add a censor sound. They're supposed to, my editors just are supposed to, like, quiet. Maybe I'll tell them to dial it back because I actually don't think it's as serious as it used to be. I'm just kidding, by the way, Soap. I hope you get a 100%. If you don't, you're not allowed to come stream anymore. Get the A+ or nothing. I'm sorry. Sorry. Channeling my inner Asian there. I apologize. A B would be fine. I'd even accept a C. I'd accept a C, bro. Came from TikTok. I moved to YouTube because TikTok started to show me less of your videos after I follow. Dude, TikTok is so ass for that. I do have to say, I have noticed my TikTok views are a little bit lower right now. But I also think TikTok's a platform where they like do that intentionally. It's super weird. TikTok just keeps pushing videos I don't really care about. That's how I feel too, Chris. He's hiding from Mr. Beast. I don't know if Mr. Beast would do this video. He could probably make a short form video out of it though. For sure. For sure. Another ad, Bouncy Ball. I have no idea how you're... Oh my God, Bouncy Ball. You know what it probably is? I think it's because I'm a Twitch partner now. By the way, chat, peek the verified next to my name. Your boy did it. Twitch finally decided I'm valuable. Oh shit, sorry guys, you guys can hear me right now. Twitch finally decided your boy is valuable enough to give the little purple check mark. That, by the way, does almost nothing. Just absolutely, like, it literally, it gives you like a little bit more access if you go to TwitchCon. But other than that, bro, like, oh wow, we're doing Sarbyception today. God damn. God damn. But yeah, we finally got that. Look at it, who has shitty ads now. No, Kai, I didn't realize this is how it was, bro. I didn't realize this is how it was. I kind of feel bad, bro. I take pride in the fact that I'm so shit at running ads. Oh my God, yeah, dude, the ads are running. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me pull up. There's got to be an ads manager or something, right? Ads manager, there you go. Oh yeah, now that you have to set up your schedule, take a look at how you can monitor and control your upcoming ads. Ah! That's so crazy, bro. Holy shit. Okay. Get more time if needed. Okay, wait. Hold on. I got this, Bouncy Ball. Don't you worry. Oh, wait. Bouncy Ball probably can't even fucking hear me right now. Okay. Wait. Let me... How... Okay, it, like, is a manager, but it won't let me fucking manage, bro. Okay, Bouncy Ball's here. Bouncy Ball, how long of ads did it show you? Because, like, here's the thing. I'm down if it's, like, 30 seconds. Damn, running 1 minute and 30-second ads manually will remove the upcoming auto ad. That's crazy. I can only snooze the ads for 5 minutes, and it gives me... Bro, this low-key kind of sucks. Oh, shit. It's still fucking Sarbyceptioning. I'm sorry, guys. Just fucking ruining your Twitch experience. Not me discovering how to be a streamer, even though I've been doing this for fucking years, bro. For years. Are there ads on YouTube stream, too? I'm not sure if there would be for you, Mitch Sona, because you're a member. I know that they're supposed to auto run, but like I don't ever, guys, just to be clear, I don't ever click the button for ads unless I'm going to the bathroom. If I go to the bathroom and I know I'm going to be gone for like a minute, I will run a minute worth of ads. Damn it. Wait, Kai, can I change? Like, can I change it so that it's like 30-second ads every like 30 minutes? Or am I locked in on this now that I'm a partner? Like, is this how we have to fucking rip it? Full screen Sarby jump scare. I know, Wormbug. It's terrible. I have premium, so I have zero idea. Me too, honestly. Chat, YouTube chat, how often do you guys get YouTube ads? I'm actually kind of curious. Do you still get paid if we have an ad blocker running? I have no clue, to be completely honest. He put me in ad jail once. I did put Soap in ad jail. It was the best. And then one of you assholes bought Soap a sub and ruined it for me. You can turn your pre-rolls back on, I think. Wait, actually? I mean, listen, I think if I could like automate, it so that I run ads every like 30 minutes for 30 seconds, I would be okay with that. Like that to me makes sense. If I'm streaming and every 30 minutes you get shown 30 seconds of ads, I feel like that's a good trade-off. You know? The only thing I'm not wild about is if I'm in the middle of a story that I'm reading and ads get shown during it, because I don't ever want ads to be shown to people during like the Reddit portion, you know? That being said, I'm fucking dumb idiot boy and I just like don't want to run any ads like ever, you know? So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to fuck around with it, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I just got the cool check mark on Twitch and it looked cool and everybody thinks I'm a real, like, y'all, I posted that shit on my Instagram story and people I went to like high school with were like, damn. And I was like, bro, y'all don't even know I only have 4K followers on Twitch. Like, I ain't like that. I ain't like that. I just got people who want to come through. Yeah, I missed parts of the Reddit portion. Damn, I didn't even know that. You are a dumb idiot boy. I agree. Okay, Kai. So all that shit I said, the one thing you pulled out of it was that I'm a dumb idiot boy. That's so rude. Me personally, I would never do that to you, Kai. I would never do that to you. I am truly a victim of your bullying. Like it's just unfair. It's just I try to be the nicest person I can to you, and you're just an absolute terrorist to me, bro. Like I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Couldn't even say that with a straight face, bro. Starting the stream while I was driving is diabolical. Why are you driving during my stream, Arlo? Everyone here knows what you are. That sounds racist. Maybe it is. Fuck, bro. Checkmate. Nothing I can do there. I wanted a fucking matcha. Oh, okay, that's fair, Arlo. Proceed. Proceed. Yeah, bro, I'm a big old dumbass, bro. I don't know how any of this shit works. I'm just here to fucking hang out with you guys. That's it. I drove 30 minutes to get a matcha. That's crazy, Arlo. That's crazy. God damn. Update. So apparently you won't get revenue if we have ad blocker running because it goes off impressions and ad blocker removes you from that pool. Damn it, Miss Morgan. Damn it. Can't believe you would do that to me, Miss Morgan. Chat, y'all ain't real Sarby supporters if you ain't turning off your ad blocker before you watch my videos. Just saying. Just say it. I'm just kidding, bro. Honestly, that's on YouTube to figure out how to turn that off, you know? Like they gotta do something to turn that off. So, but I get it. I'm just lucky. I'm lucky enough to where I can be like, let me just pay for YouTube Premium. Let me pay for a couple of subs on people's, you know, Twitch streams. Time to install 2 ad blockers. Okay, Dragon. Okay, Dragon. Bro, Dragon, that's actually a crazy thing for you to say, being one of my top gifters. Like, bro's like, I ain't gonna give you my fucking time money. I ain't gonna give you $1 of ads that costs me nothing except for my time. But here's 5 gifted. Like, sorry, I'm giggling about that, Dragon. That's so funny. If you guys have Prime subs, you can get ad-free Sarby viewing. No way. Dude, Kai's cooking. Kai, I take back any mean thing I've ever said to you. Just kidding. I was crossing my fingers. No, Not chat, but Kai do be cooking. Listen, Kai, this is my pitch. You can steal this if you want. You probably will anyways because you're a terrible person. My pitch, Kai. This is my pitch. Is I go, listen, if y'all don't use the Prime sub, Daddy Bezos just pockets that extra profit. So you're not giving me, you're not just supporting one of your favorite streamers, but you're also taking money from a billionaire. And I think that will make people happy. I will rob you any day. For real. I'm going to show up to your house and you're going to fucking give me your money. I've seen you with those Nerf guns, Kai. You diabolical. Time is more valuable than money. Mate, yeah, but I disagree. At the scale, like, okay, so like a sub is like $6. $5-6, somewhere around there. Ads from a YouTube video? Maybe like maximum. Anywhere between like 2 to 5 minutes, depending on which kind of ads you get, right? Or where you're watching it. To me, like $5 is way more insane than just like 5 minutes worth of ads. You know what I'm saying? $5 is way more than 5 minutes worth of ads. Like if you cut that down to like hours saved or like hours spent, I don't think it adds up. Oh, wait, I Prime sub, so I'm free from ads anyways. Exactly, Miss Morgan. Do I have to call him daddy? I've had people clip it out. Okay, what are you talking about, Kai? Chat, Kai's talking to the voices again, chat. If I come across a Prime sub, it's for Kai. Because I already forked money over here. Okay, that's so fair. That's so fair, Raya. That's so fair. That's fair. I don't deserve I'm not worthy of a Raya sub. But yet Raya blesses me with a Raya sub. And that, chat, means the world to me. What if you're a member on YouTube? Do you still get ads? I actually have no idea. Chicken Sandwich, could you confirm? Do you have an ad blocker on? Or do you get served ads in stream even though you're a member? Dang, so I've donated 6K. Chicken Sandwich, yours might be a little bit different because I think on YouTube they're $2. Which still, that's 2K. But like, which by the way, and that doesn't, see, Chicken Sandwich, this is why I'm like, bro, do not feel, you have given me plenty of money, bro. Like, genuinely not required for you to give me any memberships, subs, anything like that. Like, if we tallied it up, Chicken Sandwich, you've given a lot. Like, seriously, just enjoy the streams, bro. How do you Prime sub? That's a great question. I actually don't know the answer to. I know that you can like connect your Twitch account and your Amazon Prime account, and then you use it that way. Doesn't YouTube take a cut of the flat $5 too? Yeah, YouTube takes like 30%. Which, to be fair, as much as you're probably like, damn, Twitch takes more. Twitch takes fucking 50% of that shit. Unless you're like a part of their... I don't even know what they call it, bro. I don't even get it. They're like, if you're in between like this amount of subs and this amount of subs, we give you 70%, but it's super annoying to qualify for it. Like, I don't qualify for it. Oh, you said Daddy Bezos. I'm not talking the voices. You're just dumb. Okay, that might be fair. That might be fair. Yeah, that might be fair. I feel like I say it ironically. I don't know how you be saying Daddy Kai, but okay, Dragon. See, this is what I'm talking about, Dragon. Dragon has like 4.5 ad blockers on to not give me any ad revenue, but will give me 5 gifted. So I guess this is your ad. Chat, y'all need to follow in Dragon's footsteps, honestly. If you have an ad blocker on, like, you owe me subs. No, I'm sorry. That's crazy. That's crazy. Don't listen to that. That was a joke. That's crazy to come out of my mouth. That was so streamer coded of me, chat. I apologize. I lost my roots there. I apologize. Listen, here's what I'm gonna change it to. If you have an ad blocker and you have a Prime sub, give it to a streamer or YouTuber that you watch a lot of YouTube of. That could apply to me. That could apply to a lot of people. That could apply to Queso, Ludwig, Kazan Piker, like whatever. Whoever's your person, give them your Prime sub. That's the ad blocker tax. He meant that. No, Kai. No. No. It's all good, Sarby. It's the only one I donate to because I appreciate the authenticity and community. No, bro, the community here is fucking awesome, you guys. I fucking appreciate y'all. All right? W community, bro. I'm going to put on 6 ad blockers so you lose 500% ad money. That'd actually be kind of crazy. What if you could do that, bro? Ad blocker's so strong, it's blocking ads for other people. That'd be crazy, bro. It's excruciating to sub with Prime on mobile, but I still do it. Hey, I appreciate you, Arlo Smarlo. I appreciate you. Really quick chat. We got a couple other gifted subs, and then we should probably get into the stories today. And Sakura, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Been subscribed for 5 months. Thank you for 5 months. I appreciate you. Thank you for cutting those Daddy Bezos profits. Aspen Sato as well. Resubscribe with Prime. Been subscribed for 5 months as well. I have a feeling Aspen and Ann, like y'all gave your Amazon Prime subs like a minute apart, and y'all are on like the same timeline. Are y'all dating? I have a theory, chat. A conspiracy theory. Ann and Aspen dating. Lovers in the nighttime. Elizabeth, thank you for resubscribing for 1 month at tier 1. Been subscribed for 5 months. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate you. Jen, thank you for resubscribing with Prime, as well as sending me an urn of your dad's ashes so I can kiss him because he was homophobic. I got you, bro. I'm actually really looking forward to that. That's going to make a really fucking funny clip. Awesome Opossum 98. Thank you for subscribing for 1 month at tier 1. That's kind of a new name. Awesome Possum. Good to have you. Great name, by the way. Great name. Oh, yeah, chat. Some of y'all missed the lore, bro. Some of y'all missed the lore. We got funny shit coming, bro. We got funny shit coming. I actually... Ooh, Raya. We still need to pick out a good lipstick for that. Didn't you say you have, like, a bunch of CVS brand lipsticks that you recommend? That I could put a little swack on, you know? Hearing that with 0 contacts was insane. Good. Good. What sentence just came out of your mouth? Is this normal here? Chat, let Blue Protege know. Is that normal here? Ben must be dating. His nails are painted. No comment. No comment, chat. No comments. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. By the way, guys, you like the nails? Chad, I don't know what it is. Something about a brown, bro. Something about a brown just goes hard. Goes hard. Welcome to the chaos. Hippie mom. Perfect. No notes. No notes, bro. Instagram keeps giving me dating app ads. Should I give in? I don't know, bro. The dating apps nowadays are just so bad, I feel like. They chipping? Yeah, I like it when they chip, honestly. Brown hides the poo under your nails. Okay, so Wormbug. That... I know you like poo under your nails, but some of us don't. All right? The only thing that gets stuck under these nails are your grandma's pussy juices. Cat clocked it. I've been dating. Yeah, I'm dating all your grandmas. I mean, wow. It's not a scratch and sniff. Maybe for you it's not. I still got that smell on my fingers. Oh. Scratch it. Listen, Chad, we can sniff the nails or the mustache. Both works, you know? Like, you know I got that double whammy. You know I got that double tap. You know I got that 2-pump shotgun. Double barrel shotgun. That's what it's called. Taking back my membership. That's so fair, Rosie Posey. Thank you for the membership, though. Honestly, I don't know if you can refund that. Double whammy Grammy. Exactly, Floral Bunches. You get it. You get it. Why do I watch this loser? Shrek, you come to my streams and tell my cat to show hole. I think I'm allowed this one. Listen, anybody else can say that, Shrek? You can't. You've told my cat to show its butthole on stream. You and I need to have a conversation, bro. Yeah. Speaking of cats, where's the handsome man? I don't know. Oh, he's right fucking behind me, bro. Hello, Mr. Beans. He just airplane-eared me, bro. He just airplane-eared my ass. Hello, Mr. Beans. What a good handsome man you are. Oh, so polite. Look at him. Look at him's chat. Look at him's. Where's the beans cam? Oh. Big yawn. Dude, just look at his fucking paws, bro. Oh. Go back to standing all polite like. Oh. Hello, Mr. Beans. Hello. What a good boy. Wow. Just a polite man. Yep. And okay. All right. That was covered by the desk. We're good. Oh, hello, handsome boy. Chad, I think he wants treats. Do we give him treats? Hello, Mr. Man. Beans, do you want the treats? Okay, so like when you do that, my boy, you make me think my apartment's haunted. He's like, it is, Dad, you fucking moron. That's for you. Boop. Okay, Chad. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Okay, we're good. Mr. Beans! Kind of staring at me. Chat, we haven't had a good crunch in a while. I'm trying to run some crunchies, all right? I'm trying to run some crunchies for our boy. Yeah, we can give him a lot of treats, bro. To be honest, y'all, other than his little soupies, I've started integrating giving him a soup every day. But other than the soupies, I haven't really been giving him too many treats lately. So we're going to change that. All right, Chad, who are these from today? Dragon, from Dragon, Mitch Sona, Cat, and Chris. Thank you guys for all the gifted sub. Ooh! Thank you guys for all the gifted sub. Thank you for all the gifted subs, gifted memberships. I appreciate y'all. Kai wants these to be from her. Yeah. Over my dead body. Okay, ready? All right, Mr. Baines. Show him what you're made of, Mr. Baines.
He's drooling all over my hand. Bro, you got this. Come on. Lock in, Beans. Lock in. Do you want me to bring them up to you? What do you want? Bro, it's like he has ADHD. He just kind of like forgets that he's supposed to be eating treats. Bro, they're right here. No, I don't want to see your butthole. You got to come over. I'm not going to come to you, man. Oh, dude, he like intentionally doesn't want you guys to watch today. Maybe he's becoming aware. He's like, people are watching me and I don't like that. If you walk out of this room and leave me with all these treats on my hand, I might have to end stream. Like, that's going to be so... You're going to embarrass me in front of all my... Dude, put that away! What are you doing? Did Shrek say show hole again? I bet Shrek said show hole. Didn't you, Shrek? You did. You did. He's leaving some for his father. It wasn't me, I swear. You're lying, Shrek. Oh, maybe he just doesn't want the dry treats today. Here, let's try it one more time, and then maybe we'll whip out the delectables for our picky boy. Did you just want me to move to another spot? Or do you not want... Are you done with these? Do you not... Have you been shown a greener, a nicer food, and now you don't fuck with the treats? Is that what's happening? Do you not want these? He's such a fucking diva, chat. He's such a diva. Like, he's such a diva, bro. Look at him. I'm too good for those. Give me the good stuff, Dad. All right, here, let me try his delectable. Maybe he wants a slurp. Is this what you want? Yeah, I think this is what he wants, chat. Ooh. Oh yeah, dude. He wants the slurp. He wants the slurp, bro. What a spoiled dude. What just like a spoiled fucking dude, bro. Oh shit, did I do something? Hold on. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't sound different. All right, mate, that beans. Let me put you guys on the delectable again. Oh, he's licking his lips. This is exactly what he wanted. Oh, shit. I just put some on my carpet. Get it, Beans. Get it. Oh. Here, chat. I'm gonna coerce him into taking some licks in front of you guys. All right. Come here, Mr. Beans. Come take a lick in front of the camera for chat. All right, we did this last time, and it was it was so cutie of you. Fuck, dude, I gotta clear off my desk. My desk is such a fucking mess. Come here, Mr. Beans. Oh, I know. So mean. I just want to give you treats, but in front of chat. Ooh. Yes, that's a good boy. Right here. gonna move my keyboard. Oh. Oh. What are you doing, buddy? Sorry, Chad. This is super awkward for me. Come here, buddy. Okay, let's do this. Yes, more. Oh, you got it. He got it on his face. Come here, buddy. Yum, 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 yum. Bro, he's licking this up faster than I can squeeze it out. Come on. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, hold on. Oh, move your head back. Thank you. Oh, okay. We're good. Nope, you're good. You're good. You're good, bro. No, no, no. No, up here. Up here. Oh, get it. Ooh. We're getting to the end, Mr. Beans. Give me a second. Make sure we're giving you everything, my boy. Beans, look at me. You guys can't really see it, but he has like a little bit on his like little. You got it. You got it. There you go. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna take off the mic, see if I can squirt out just a little bit more for him. Oh, there you go, Mr. Bates. Get it. Get it. Wow. Such a good boy. Such a good... That's it, Mr. Beans. We're empty. We're empty, bro. Such a good boy. You did so good. Oh. He said, now that you're useless to me, now that you've completely lost all of your value in this world to me, I'm gonna fucking dip. Wait, that's so good, Mr. Beans. I'm gonna go put the rest of these in his food bowl for him for later. For later. There we go. Oh, is that so good, Mr. Beans? Wow, so polite, keeping an eye on chat. Huh? That's all I got. Look at him. He's still hoping that I have more treats for him. That's all I got, Mr. Man. Wow, 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 wow. I'm surprised he didn't try to bite me there. He usually hates when I do that to him for a long time. He gets overstimulated. He said, "You gave me so many treats, Dad. I'll let you be a little bit of an asshole." Oh, Dad's a good boy. Oh no, no, don't do it. I just want to give you a little cheek rub, little cheek and head rub. No need to pounce on me. No need to pounce. All right. Oh, Mr. Beans. Dude, he's such a... Look at him. He's such a regal boy. A beautiful, handsome man you are. The beautifulest and the handsomest. That's literally you. That's literally you. What a sweet guy, bro. What a sweet guy. All right, chat. Oh. Whoo. All right, Mr. Beans. Damn, Cotton Girl with a fucking 65 stream streak. Ooh. Ooh. I love it. I love it. Y'all kind of goated for that, not gonna lie. Actually, guys, really quick, give me a second. I need to text I gotta follow up with I was supposed to have a cleaner come today. They were actually supposed to be here like right now, but we had to like reschedule some stuff. But like low key, they haven't responded to me to my text this morning, and I'm like, oh, hi, Mr. Beans. Perfect. Perfect. Shot. A cleaner, holy spoiled. I talk about this all the time. Listen, my big thing is now that I'm an adult making some decent money, I refuse to do things that I hate to do. And one of those things I hate to do is deep clean the bathtub, the toilet, vacuum, and mop. I hate it. I'm a pretty clean person other than that. So just like every 2 to 3 weeks, I hire somebody to do it for me. Sue me, bro. I hate doing that shit. I hate it. I asked my roommates if we could get cleaners and they all side-eyed me. Pfft, bro, they don't understand, Kai. It is the best. All right? Shout out my boy Jamal, who comes and cleans my place, and he's the fucking best. Every single time he leaves, I'm like, this man just blessed my space and made it more clean. Like, your roommates don't know, bro. Your roommates don't know. It is... I would recommend it for all y'all, you know? If you can budget like $200 every month to do that twice a month, it is game changer. Game changer, bro. Do you use a specific service? I used Homoglow for a while. It was fine. That's all I'll say. It was fine. I definitely recommend if you can find like a local cleaner, do that, but Homoglow was great because I didn't have time to do that. So they sent me a bunch of cleaners and then I just got the contact info of the ones that I liked. And then eventually when I had enough, I was like, and for like the past couple cleans, I've just been hiring my boy Jamal because he just does a great job. I think too, like the one thing that always made me like, I could tell, and I'm obviously like, I'm a safe, like I
take pride in being like a safe man to be around. I could tell that when a woman came and cleaned my place, they were a little uncomfortable because it's like they're in a man's place, you know? And I'm sure women cleaners have to deal with some really shitty dudes. And I was like, dude, I just feel bad. Like, I feel bad that like I have no malice for you. And most of the time I'm just in here working while they're cleaning. Like, not even most of the time, 100% of the time. But like, I don't know. I just like, I felt bad and I felt really cool and comfortable with my boy Jamal. So. Yeah, bro, some of those maid services are really good. I love having someone meal prep for me. I will spend money on a chef. I don't care. Dude, Kai, I'm not going to lie. Me too, bro. Eventually, like I eat the same things, but I hate cooking. I hate cooking. Plus, I'd much rather just spend my time streaming, bro. Like, that's genuinely where I need to get to. I need to get, like, somebody who's, like, doing those things for me so that I can go live for you guys, like, 7 to 8 hours. Like, to be honest, the biggest streamers have that, you know? Like, Hassan Piker goes live, like, all the time. But he can do that because people are doing stuff for him, you know? I love cooking. I'm just busy as fuck. Kai's a grinder, all right? Girl boss. As an ex-housekeeper for Airbnbs, men can definitely be creepy. No, for real. I always felt so bad because I was like, I promise I'm not like them, but I understand why you're like on guard, you know? Like a lot of those people are just trying to pay their bills. That's it. My mom used to have one, but she was stealing medicine. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have medicine for someone to steal. But chat, we have some stories today. Let's do the thing. We got I'm trying out a thing where like I just read a fuck ton of stories and my editors edit them to a certain like timestamp. Like, oh hey, there's an hour of stories. Send it your way. Package it, title it, thumbnail it, whatever. I'm trying that out because I think in the long run, that's going to be more sustainable for me and my editors. So yeah, I literally pulled up as many Am I the A-hole stories that sounded interesting to me. And probably for the next like 3 or 4 days, I'm just going to keep pulling up stories that we're going to read and react to. And then my editors are just going to go nuts with it. You know, they're going to go whammy on it, you know? Chat, let's do it. Let's do it. If you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We've actually been doing pretty well on that front. I can't even lie. 74 viewers, 52 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. If you guys are on Twitch, make sure to follow no matter where you're at, though. Turn on the post notifications so you can be notified whenever I go live. Beans is still here, by the way. He's just hanging out right next to us. He's such a good boy. I'm guaranteed he's going to climb up his tower. Once he realizes we're like in the thick of it and he gets no more treats, he's going to climb up his tower. I'm telling y'all, guys. I know my cat. I know how his little brain works. Am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend not to come over anymore if he doesn't move in with me? Me, a 19-year-old female, and my boyfriend, 19-year-old male, have been together for almost 2 years, in parentheses, 1 year and 10 months. For context, I moved in my one-bedroom apartment about 6 months ago. I live alone, I pay all my bills alone, and I buy my own groceries. My boyfriend comes over every single day, and I'm not just saying that. He is literally there every day. I get home from work, and by the time I'm out of the shower, he is at the apartment. I didn't really mind at first because I was excited he was seeing me every day. Because before that, he told me he didn't want to spend a lot of time with me, that it was overwhelming to him. So I was excited and happy he wanted to be with me. In parentheses, my love language is quality time. Well, fast forward. I noticed an increase in my bills. Just last month, my utility bill increased by $70. Whether this was because of him or not, I'm not really sure. But he's been there even when I'm not there. He's taken showers, watched TV, in parentheses, I'm not a huge TV person, and he'll leave the lights on. Not to mention he uses the restroom all the time, sometimes 3 times. So there's that. And then I'm running out of groceries faster than I'd like. I buy groceries just enough for me. Every 2 weeks, in parentheses, my pay schedule, I buy a pack of Cokes, 12, and that should last me the entire month as I don't drink a lot of soda. And what do you know? I'm running out in 2 weeks. Okay, here's what I will say, you guys. I'm curious, like, why do they not go to his apartment? Like, is this like completely one-sided? Like, is there a reason here? The other thing that I'm wondering, just because of like the utility bill increasing, like, I know that that's happening. Keep in mind, this was posted 13 days ago. I know that's happening everywhere right now. Or not everywhere. That's happening a lot because of the data centers and the, lack of oil stuff. Listen, I'm not saying that he isn't contributing to that. What I will say is I don't think, and we have to keep going here. As of right now, I think OP has just done a terrible job setting boundaries. Yeah, maybe he doesn't have one. If he doesn't have one, Katana, then I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. But like, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this just sounds like, listen, all I'm saying is, if I have a partner and the cost of them being with me every day is $70 extra and I have to buy a little bit more groceries, I'm not really that pressed. And if I am pressed about it, I would just ask that they contribute. That's my thing. Like, everybody in chat's calling him a leech, which technically, yes, but like, I don't think he's leeching that much. Ooh, someone said, I bet he still lives with his parents. If that's true, Shastfu, then they absolutely should have a conversation. Okay, an example of him drinking all my sodas would be when we were watching TV, he ordered us a pizza, and while we were eating, he offered to grab me a drink, and I just told him to grab me a water, and he grabbed himself a soda, which I didn't mind, since like I said, I don't drink them often. He drinks the first soda, then he gets up to grab a second. He comes to the table and drinks the second. I was visibly annoyed, but didn't say anything. He then gets up again and walked to the fridge to grab a third. I quickly interrupted him and said, nope, no. If you're very thirsty, you can have a water. You are not drinking all the sodas I just bought. To which he responds, what are you, my mom? Okay, now I'm not defending him, bro. Now he's for sure a freeloader. And I respond, no, but I'm your girlfriend and you didn't buy those. I did. When I want a soda, I want to be able to drink one. And he came to sit down. He was mad. I know this because he does the thing where he clenches his jaw and he didn't speak to me for a while. After this, I had the realization that he really is just living here without sleeping here. He's eating and drinking all of my food and using all my utilities. So I thought carefully of what I wanted to say, and I got the right wording together. When he came over the next day, I brought up the conversation of, why don't you move in with me? And he just said, no, I don't want to. By the way, chat, Beans is climbing up the towers, just like I said. Who called it? Me. And I was like, what? Why? You basically live here without sleeping here. You are here every day and using all of my things. Wait, so he comes there just to fucking steal your shit? Wait, so he comes there and he doesn't sleep over? Bro, listen. I'm just saying, that's like the best part. That's the best part. Yeah, bro. Someone said it in chat, hobosexual. Bro, I think you just got a guy who was like, this is how I get free housing. I know I shouldn't have snapped like that, but that just completely threw me off. His reasoning started with, I want to finish school, which I would completely understand if he was in school. He's not. He missed the deadline to sign up for classes, so he's not enrolled right now, which I reminded him of. His next reason was, I don't want to live in an apartment. I want to live in a house. So I then said, we are 19. We aren't established and don't have money put back for a house and don't have money saved up for a house. So you have to be realistic. We can eventually get a house, but an apartment is part of that step. And then he responded with, I just don't want to move out. I like having no responsibilities. This was finally the real answer. Okay, I think it's implied. I think you guys are cooking. He is living with his parents based off that last response there. God damn it, bro. I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you're just digging yourself a fucking hole. Yeah, bro. She sounds like she's dating a fucking loser. Like, where did you find this guy? The fucking loser store? I told him since he didn't want to move out and help me, then he can't come over every day and we'll have to hang out at his house more often. It's been a week since this conversation and he's still coming over every day and I don't know what to do. I love his company, but I can't afford it. I still can't really wrap my head around his answer and I'm trying to respect it. But part of me wonders if it was someone else. Would he want to live with them? Would he support them? Or does he just not see a future with me? I'm not sure what to do. Any advice is appreciated. Okay, I'm going to read this edit. Oh my God, there's an update on this. Let's go. I'm going to read this edit because I think it adds more context. Everyone is asking about the key. When I made a copy of my key, he was with me and suggested we have one for emergencies, so I made him a copy too. He also has no responsibilities. His mom pays for his car and gas and clothes. Okay, he is 19, but like also, bro, like let's pick up something. I'm taking everyone's comments into consideration. It's opening my eyes a lot. I'm going to try to have the conversation again tonight, and I'll update when we talked. Y'all, I'm not even a huge fan of OP having a conversation with this guy. How long have y'all been dating? I guess a year and 10 months, so it's been a minute. High school sweetheart type shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Like when you're 19, the last thing you want to be focused on is trying to teach another human being how to properly and respectfully be in a healthy relationship. Like, I don't know if OP's in school or they're working on some sort of career, but like, that's what you should be focused on when you're 19. Not trying to gentle parent your boyfriend into figuring it the fuck out that he can't just mooch off his girlfriend. I was in college and had 2 jobs at 19. He needs to lock the fuck in. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think if I was OP's friend, I would tell OP, don't even, it's not worth it. Like, it's just not worth it. You are going to have a conversation with him that needs to be had, and he's clearly not going to reciprocate it based off of the conversations you had prior. Like, he doesn't have the logic of like, hey, these are things that this person is paying for with their hard-earned money. And they have expressed that bugs them, that I'm just mooching off of them for free. Like, the reaction the boyfriend should have had when OP called them out on it is, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm going to run to the store and pick you up a couple, and we're going to figure out how, like, I can contribute to this living situation. I also will say as well, guys, if you've been in a relationship for almost 2 years and you're not at least open to the possibility of living with them, that's a red flag. Like, shit, bro. I'm trying to live with my partner after like a year, bro. After a year, I'm like, we got to figure out if this works. And part of figuring out if this works is living together. Yeah, I just think, like, I don't even think it's worth having a conversation. I think you go to this guy and you're like, hey, you're mooching off of me. You don't want to live with me. I see no upside for me. Sure, it's nice to have you around, but other than that, you're pissing me off, and your potential as a future partner who is actually going to be good in a relationship is close to zero, if not already at zero. I wanted a 2-year gap before moving in with my girlfriend for safety reasons. I guess that's fair. At 19, you're still a kid. That's way too early for living shit. No, here's the thing. I don't think so. Like, it sounds like y'all, like, I don't know. When I was in college, like, the people who had been dating for a long time, they were basically living together and paying 2 different rents. I don't know, bro. You might be right, but I don't know. Like, it doesn't sound like OP's in college and the other person's not in college. Like, me and my boyfriend had only been together like 2 months before it was a here's a key. Well, here's a key is different. Like, I think if I started dating someone right now, I would give them a key to my place. You know? Like, I think it's important to have a key to your partner's place. Especially for me, too. Like, I'm someone where, like, if I was dating someone, we would have to spend more time at my place than at their place. Because, like, I gotta stream, I gotta work, like, I work all the time. Like, we would probably just end up spending a lot more time at my place, you know? One of my roommates paid rent for the full year and never came home because she moved in with her boyfriend. Oh my God. That's so fucking crazy. But who the fuck is paying rent for a full year? Wait. I thought you said that they I thought you meant that they prepaid the year. You're saying just for the entire year they paid rent and then never came home. Like, that's just so funny to me, man. That's just so funny. Like, I also just think, like, if you are a healthy human being that can have hard conversations and be mature in a relationship, I actually think it's easier for you to, like, move in with somebody, you know? Best roommate ever. I agree with that. I do have to say, y'all, like, I still stand on kind of what I said at the beginning, like, minus all the fucking shitty things that this guy was doing. Like, I don't know. When I have somebody over who I'm dating, I'm like, bro, this is like, your house is my house. And maybe I'm too generous with that, but like, that's just how I am. Like, that's just how I am with people I date. I'm like, bro, you want as many Diet Cokes as you want? Like, I'll just have to get double, you know? And maybe if it's really bugging me, like, I'll bring it up to them. But it would be such an ick if someone responded the way that that person responded. People gotta stop being afraid of confrontation in their relationships. No, actually, though. Diet Coke is ass. You know what, Resilient Sage? I have to say, I think I'm on that same level, bro. I think I'm on that same level. I genuinely thought that Diet Coke was the best one, and then I had a Coke Zero. Way better. Way better. Yeah. I'm a slut for a Diet Coke. I don't know. I really do think, like, in relationships, you guys have to coordinate money. Like, you just really do. Like, I think if they are coming over quite a bit, I would just be like, and like taking stuff, I'd be like, hey, would you mind like picking up groceries every once in a while? Like, doesn't even have to be that much, but like, just like on your way here, stop and like pick up something that like you maybe been eating a lot when you come to my place. Like, I don't really care that much, but like, I you know, I'm the person where like, if I'm seeing someone, I'm like, what snacks do you eat? And then I'm stocking up on those snacks so that they always have food whenever they come over. Like, that's just kind of where my brain is at with that stuff. And I don't know, like, I get that she's 19 and she probably doesn't have that much money. So, like, kind of fair point with the utilities thing. But, like, I don't know. I'm like, if the love of my life is enjoying themselves at my place, like, I don't care how much my utilities cost. Yeah, sorry, because you're considerate. Listen, when I'm dating a woman, I'm like, I can't be mean. I can't. I can't, bro. I'm such a simp. I'm such a, like, I'm like, yeah. Dr. Pepper Zero with cream soda is bomb. Resilient Sage based. Based as fuck. So good. So good. Enjoying some special utilities. Goddamn, Resilient Sage. You horny with it. All right, chat. I need to turn off my fucking Steam notifications. I genuinely don't know how, but I need to figure that out. Because every once in a while, it'll just notify me of, like, random. I don't even know people who, like I'm friends with on Steam. Because, like, I haven't used Steam in so long. Baja Blast, very good. Have you tried just turning it off? Lee, I will turn you off. Nope, that sounded bad. If you go offline, it turns them off? Bet. See, Kai, this is why I need you in my life. All right? I can absolutely shit on you in video games, but then also you sometimes help me. Okay, how do I do that? Activity. Wait. Okay, that's not helping. How do I... Help. Okay, I can't figure out how to appear offline. I can't lie. Sarby admits to murder. Maybe. Because I'm young, cool, and intelligent. Okay, Kai. Suck your dick a little bit harder, bro. Like, Jesus. Bro just went on their shit like that. God, chat, just never have an ego the size of whatever ego fucking Kai has, because that's a brutal. Okay, I genuinely don't know how to fucking turn my shit on offline. Liz, wait. Friends? Oh, offline. Bet! All right, I did it. I figured it out. Unk figures out how to go offline. Not clickbait. If you were flexible enough to suck your own dick, you'd do it too. The fuck? I don't think I'd do it to completion, but I would definitely, like, I would do it just to, like, confirm I could do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'd go to completion. Go offline for good. That's crazy, Mbem. That's crazy. Hey, I'm Sarby, not Israel, okay? Yep, I'm on a list now. Just to, like, warm it up a little. Oh, man. All right, chat, let's read this update. Okay, update on the post. We talked. This also just happened, so I'm mentally drained. So I'm sorry if this update isn't the best. I took his key, like many of you suggested. I told him until he learns to call me and ask me if he can come over, then he cannot have the key. I also, okay, so, like, at what point are you like, maybe I shouldn't have a boyfriend that I have to treat like my child? You know? Like, girl, you 19, you in the prime of your life. Go fucking find another man. Or just, like, lock in and focus on your shit. You shouldn't be focused on, like, I have to make sure my boyfriend calls me before he comes over, because he steals all my shit and mooches off of me, and he's a lazy sack of shit. Like, girl, go get your bag, bro. Fuck this man. I also added with that, the key is only to be used for emergencies, and I don't feel like he should have it. He then agreed to this, also went on to explain that it feels like we are in two different mindsets. Me having an apartment, steady income, and responsibilities, and him living at his home, no bills, etc. Yeah, babe, I just feel like we're in a different mindset. You're actually doing something with your life, and I'm a broke loser. Chat, not to be dramatic, but I would rather deep throat a shotgun than say that out loud to my partner and not feel like a fucking loser. You know? Like, I would crave the taste of a shotgun in my mouth before that. Like, what? He then started to put the fault on me, saying it was too expensive and I shouldn't have moved out. But I didn't have a choice to move out. It was forced upon me. Babe, it's your fault for becoming a real adult when you turn 18 and getting your own apartment so you can live by yourself. How fucking dare you? We argued back and forth about that for a while. He suggested me budget my money. This is rage bait. It has to be. It has to be. Like, if broke boy here told me to budget my money, I would lose my shit. He suggested that I budget my money, but I literally don't spend anything other than what I need. I have an interview for a second job tomorrow, so I can start being able to afford the things I want. That's besides the point. It was dumb and felt like deflection on his end. We fought back and forth some time, and then it eventually ended with me saying he's a child who isn't wanting to grow up right now, and I don't want that around me forever. I don't know if we're broken up or what is really happening. I assume I'll know more about that tomorrow. Listen, girl, you should know what's happening by now. Like, you should know what's happening because you should be the one being like, get the fuck out of my life. Oh my God, bro. Like, ugh. Listen, women and men, by the way, if you're just dating and like objectively a loser and you call them out on being a loser and they don't show any interest or effort in becoming not a loser, not only for themselves, but for you, get the fuck out of there. Like, there's just no point. There's no point. It is a waste of your energy. Like, you as a human being only have so much energy in your life and throughout your day. And like, you need to protect your energy. Like, you need to give your energy to things and people that make your life better. That is not making your life better. Having to beg somebody to not only just do something for themselves, but to do something for your relationship that they're supposedly supposed to care about is the most fucking ridiculous thing in the world. I don't care how it manifests in your relationship. If that's how you feel about your relationship, I am telling you right now, get out. Like, that is just not a relationship that is going to serve you long term. In the long term, you are going to be fucking miserable. You're going to get down the line after like marrying that person and having kids with them and being like, holy fuck, I am in a hole. That's crazy, bro. The audacity. You need to budget your money better. You don't even have money. You need to learn how to get it, bro. What do you mean budget? The only thing you budget is how much time your mom spends folding your laundry for you. Oh my God. Yeah, no bills and still broke. Kai, that is the most true thing I've ever heard. That is the most, like, blows my mind. No bills and still broke is a crazy lifestyle to live. I'll say it. I'm curious if he has a job. I don't think he does, Annabelle. They said that they like he doesn't have a source of income. I'm gonna check if this motherfucker posted anything else. No. Oh. Oh my god. Somebody in chat. Oh wait, no. Fuck. Somebody in the comments. OP replied to someone in the comments saying, "You seriously don't think I haven't had conversations after conversations with him?" I have. He stonewalls and deflects every single time. I just updated the post. He literally did the same thing tonight, and that was enough for me. Bro, like, first off, I think it's important to include that, especially you telling us that you're 19. Like, you seriously don't think I haven't had conversations after conversations with him? Like, to be completely honest, we have run into 19-year-olds on Reddit who don't have these conversations with their partner. It's good to hear that you do, though. Like, if you wouldn't, I think if you include that, then that changes everybody's perspective. Like, you know? But that being said, like, if anybody's stonewalling or deflecting you whenever you're trying to express something in your relationship that is bugging you, that's a red flag for everybody. As someone that has dated someone like this, I hope she runs away very quickly, bro. Ah. Ugh. I can't imagine that, chat. I just can't. I'm too nice. I'm too accommodating, bro. If anything, I'm too accommodating. Like, I'm too like, oh, yes, partner, you need like whatever. Oh, I'm so glad my mom wasn't like that. Oh shit, guys. Sorry, this is my dad. I have to answer this because he's there. My parents are coming and visiting. Give me a second. Oh, sorry, guys. Just had to check on something for my parents. Check on something for our parents. I'm such a nice guy, Sarby. Okay, sorry. Let me amend that. I'm such a nice guy to everyone except for Kai. We hate Kai. All my homies hate Kai. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, bro. I'm glad Kathy raised me in a way where like if anything, bro, I'm too self-conscious about like not being like, you know, like a little bit of a loser in life. But to be fair, I'm glad it's like that instead of the complete opposite end of the spectrum is way worse to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't know how to relax and all I do is work. But now that I live this life and read about fucking shitty people like this, like at least I know and can clock it, and I feel like that is going to be fine when I, you know, am in a relationship. I can't imagine being like how that person was in that story, man. I can't imagine. Oh shit! Wait, what did Captain can't say? But I hope you read this. You made a very bad period bearable. Suffered strokes, lost and regained my use of entire right side. Got mugged, then sick. Oh my god, bro! What kind of curse was put on you, bro? That's crazy. I'm glad my content's helped though, Morgana. Good luck in your healing. I got you. More videos to come. Thank you for watching and supporting. I do appreciate it. God damn. I hope the universe is turning around for you, bro. That's insane. That's crazy, bro. All your homies love Kai. Guys, stop. Stop glazing Kai, you guys. God damn, bro. All y'all glazing Kai like that is insane, chat. Insane. Y'all tripping. Chat, let me oh my god, bro. Okay, there are so many ads being run on my stream right now. Hold on, let me see if I can change it really quick. Okay, wait. Oh. Okay, wait. Okay, it looks like I can change this, but I can't change it right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at this. This is a whole new fucking page for me, bro. I feel bad for y'all though. I should have figured that out before the stream. I apologize, you guys. We only come here for Kai. That's a fucking lie because I know you guys come here for beans, okay? I know you come here for the baby boy, the sweet handsome man. All right? His cutie little ears sticking up. All right? All right? LMAO, he's figuring it out. This is big. Oh, I'm sorry, Kai. Some of us aren't partnered streamers like some privileged bourgeoisie people like Kai. Incredible. Kai is so much better than Sarby. Mbem, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? We gotta. I think Mbem and I have to fight to the death. If we ever meet each other, we have to fight to the death. There's no other option. Absolutely no other option other than fisticuffs. Like literally, it's about to go down type beat. Beans and I are best friends, by the way. We talked the other night. Bro, Beans wouldn't talk to you. He would never. He would bite you for sure, but he would never talk to you. For real. Did he call you a slur too? Yeah, I'm sure Beans did. You demanded duel? No, for real. I've already told you I'll fight you in Times Square. That would actually be really funny. Little boxing match or something in Times Square. All right, chat, let's do another one. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We got 86 people watching, 63 likes. I know we could get that shit to 70 easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you guys are on the Twitch, make sure to follow. No matter where you're at, though, turn on those post noties so you can be notified whenever I go live, baby. Am I the a-hole for getting Am I the a-hole for getting divorced as soon as my last kid was out of the house? I should have listened to my dad before I got married. But I was 18 and I knew everything. I was in love and I was going to be with her no matter what. We got married, we got jobs, we had 2 kids. My wife's family helped us with everything. My family was as supportive as they could be, but we sidelined them. Ooh, red flag. We spent all our holidays with my wife's family. Both kids' birthday parties were held at my in-laws, and my parents were invited as a courtesy. We both worked and raised the kids, but as time went on, there were 2 groups in our home. Her and the kids were one, then there was me. All of my choices were undermined. All of my wishes were dismissed. I could not even have privacy in my own bedroom by locking the door because it stressed the kids to knock. What does that mean? I could not even have privacy in my own bedroom by locking the door because it stressed the kids to knock. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what that even means. Like the kid, oh, I can't knock on this door. It stresses me out so bad to knock on this door that now my parent can't have privacy. After 20 years, I was done. Last fall, my youngest went away for school. I filed for divorce that week. We didn't have assets besides our cars. I walked away with nothing to show for it besides two kids that never thought about my side if the family. I walked away with nothing to show for it besides two kids that never thought about my side of the family as important. Okay. So I see you guys in chat. I feel like you guys are dogging on OP a lot more than you should be. That being said, this is the first part where I'll dog on OP. Like, it's not your kid's fault that they never thought about your side of the family as important. That's the parents' fault, including OP's. I also just don't understand why you waited until they were away from, until they went away to school to divorce them. Like, I think you would have had a better shot at having more control parenting your child if you would have gotten divorced and split custody with them. My ex claims that I blindsided her and she didn't know I was unhappy. I asked her what about our constant ongoing arguments for the last 14 years made her think I was happy or satisfied with our marriage. I asked her what she thought it meant that I was constantly suggesting we get counseling, both for ourselves and her for how she dedicated all of her energy to the kids instead of us or herself. I said that my dog died. I said that when my dog died, I didn't get a new one because I knew that although I would be the one to care for them and pay all the bills, she would find a way to claim him during a divorce. So I'm 41 and starting over. It took me no time to find a better job. The only thing keeping me in my old one was that I was home every night. Now I'm working in a different city doing night shift and making more money than I ever did before. I have a rescue dog I got the week I left. I'm walking him more and have met new friends in my neighborhood and at the dog park. My ex's family, her, and our kids think I'm the asshole for not communicating that I was unhappy and just leaving. I talked to her constantly about everything that was bothering me. The kids being allowed to come into the bedroom without knocking, her unwillingness to eat when I cooked my cultural food, and letting the kids not eat it too. How I had to attend events with my family alone because she didn't want to come or let the kids come, plus a million other things. I started dating. She is amazing. Shelly is a teacher. Never been married. 32. Okay, I want to know the timeline here, bro. Did you fucking get a divorce and then immediately get into a relationship? Was there some time here? We aren't at the meeting family stage yet, but I've met a lot of her friends and I will be attending Easter at her house where she is hosting for everyone who isn't going home. This is another problem because I have moved on so quickly. It's really not. I'd been checked out of our marriage for years. She is having a tougher time. She is not in the right place to date and her priorities are the kids, the adult kids who do not live at home. Okay, hold on. I'm going to reread that just because the she is referring to the wife, but I don't want people to be confused in the video that he's talking about the new girlfriend. It's really not. I'd been checked out of our marriage for years. She is having a tougher time. Sorry, my ex-wife is having a tougher time. She is not in the right place to date, and her priorities are the kids, the adult kids who do not live at home. Okay, but like also, bro, I feel like OP doesn't prioritize his kids enough. Like, I get that he has kind of been isolated from them, but like, I don't know, bro. Chat, I didn't say this earlier. I low-key think, based off of how the family operated, I low-key think the ex-wife could be Mormon. Like, I have never heard anyone be isolated from their family harder than somebody who marries into a Mormon family. I've seen a few posts lately that made me want to ask. I know how I feel. I know how she feels. I'm mostly estranged from my family, so I don't count their opinions. And the kids and her family have been clear about me abandoning her after all this time. Am I the a-hole for leaving as soon as I could after our youngest left? Oh, this is such a shithole, guys. I think people who are saying everyone sucks here is kind of cooking. I will say, I think y'all are dogging on OP a little bit harder than you should be. Like, I genuinely think if OP was a woman, y'all wouldn't be dogging on them as hard as you currently are because OP's a man. I will say OP definitely has made mistakes. I don't think that he shouldn't have gotten divorced to this person, but the time to get divorced was when you were checked out of your marriage and you had done everything that you could to try to advocate for yourself and what you needed out of the marriage. The time to do that isn't when your kids leave. I don't know. You guys, listen, you guys are saying you would come at a woman just as hard as this man. Like, y'all, not gonna lie, I kind of know you guys. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. What's up? Every day is a good day. Chat, we're kind of in the middle, for the Raiders, we're kind of in the middle of a crazy new story, bro. Every day is a good day. Thank you for raiding. Hold on, I'm gonna hit you with a follow real quick. Always nice to fucking connect with new streamers, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, chat. Hold on. Let me try to summarize the story. So we're reading Reddit stories right now, you guys. We just read am I the a-hole for getting divorced as soon as my last kid was out of the house? This was a fucking shit show. Basically, OP got isolated. OP got married super young, was isolated from his family, claims that his wants and needs in the marriage with respect to his relationship, not only to his wife, but to his kids, were neglected, ignored, and shot down every single time he advocated for it. Chat is kind of doubting him as well as the story. I don't think he's perfect. I think I'm going with the verdict that a lot of my chat was talking about. Everyone sucks here. But I do think we're dogging on him a little hard. I think he made a lot of mistakes in terms of his timing and I think he made a lot of mistakes, most specifically to him waiting to get this divorce. I think he should have gotten the divorce earlier so that he can, fuck you, Windows Defender summary. He should have gotten the divorce earlier so that he could have maybe salvaged his relationship with his kids. Because it sounds like his like, as much as like he probably could do more to have a better relationship with his kids, I also think the wife is tainting these kids somehow. Like, it sounds like this wife has insane amounts of control over the kids and controls the narrative of the story that gets told to the kids. So all the kids are seeing is, hey, like, they're not seeing, oh, hey, my dad fucked up, but my mom also fucked up. They're only seeing that the dad fucked up. And the dad only fucked up because he didn't communicate what he wanted or needed, but OP is at least claiming that he did do that. Like, y'all, also, I can't lie. Like, listen, every day on this, or not every day, a lot of the times we hear about men isolating women in their relationships. And I think that's very true. Like, I think that happens a lot more than the opposite. But I think the opposite is happening here. Like, the way that OP was talking about, like, oh my God, I finally get to, like, walk around and meet people in my neighborhood and have friends. That was this line right here. That makes me think OP was isolated in some sort of way. Where, like, yes, I don't think he operated at all correctly, but, like, it sounds like he was cut off from anybody who could have told him that he needs to operate differently. Yeah, that's how I feel, Miz. Like, if the mom brainwashed them early, they would never see their mom as wrong. That's kind of how I feel like it is. Now, once again, clarifying, everyone sucks here. I think that's the verdict I fall on. I just think, like, mistakes were made, and he's kind of just sleeping in the bed that he made, whether it was intentional or unintentional. Oh my God, Bouncy Ball, I think I know what story you're talking about. Are you talking about that guy who, are you talking about that guy who fucking, like, he's been making TikToks about it? Like, about how abusive his mom was? Um, Ooh, you know what, chat? Wait, let me read this really quick because this is supporting a lot of your guys' claims. A lot of, this is the second top comment on the post. Someone did say, honestly, man, the way you talk about your kids is crazy and makes me feel there's way more to this. You talk as if they're just your random college roommates. I don't necessarily disagree with that. But what I will say is if OP's wife controls the narrative, like, there's not much that he can do here. Don't get me wrong, I think it's sad for any parent to be like, oh, you shouldn't have to worry about your kids after they go to college. Like, I think that's the absolutely worst way to parent your kids ever. When your kid goes to college, you still need to support them. Maybe not as much as you needed to in the past, but, like, it does kind of sound like bro was like, you guys moved out, you're out of the house, you turned 18, see ya, you're on your own. Damn, this happened to my brother. His wife totally turned their 4 kids against our side of the family, but he waited till they were out of school to divorce her. He's still low contact with the kids. Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, it is sad, and I do think he should spend time trying to rebuild his relationship with his kids. Like, if anything, the one thing I would recommend is he needs to ask his kids if they would be open to counseling with him. Like, as much as OP tried to get counseling with his wife, I think, like, family counseling would be good for him to be able to at least communicate, assuming that this is true, that the narrative that the wife is pushing is not the correct one. Like, he tried so much. He tried so much to, like, advocate for himself and for... He's saying that he tried to advocate for repairing their marriage and making it as best as possible so they could make that happen, and the wife was the problem there. Okay, here's what Amy Cakes. This is a good point. Amy Cake said he also didn't want a divorce earlier because that would have meant he was parenting alone 50% of the time and maybe have to pay child support. Here's what I will say, Amy Cakes. I am a firm believer of when you have kids, you sleep in the bed that you make, no matter what makes the most sense for you to have the best shot of having a good relationship with your kids. I think as shitty as this would be, that's the best shot at a good relationship with your kids. Like, I think as much as that would suck, that is what he needed to do. Because by him staying in this marriage, just enforced the narrative that the wife could push to further push OP away from his kids. Or like having the separation of like, hey, I take care of the kids 50% of the time. That's 50% of the time that OP gets to have constructive conversations with his children of like, hey, what your mom is telling you is not the complete truth. Like, to me, that is the most important thing. Like, parenting alone 50% of the time, hard, I understand, but like, you had the kid, man, you got to do what you got to do. Oh, you have to pay child support? Like, that does suck, but like, at the end of the day, between child support or having a better relationship with, but at the end of the day, choosing between having a terrible relationship with your kid or paying child support and having a better relationship with your kid. Wait, sorry, I said that wrong. If you're choosing between paying child support but having a better relationship with your kid versus not paying child support, staying in your shitty marriage and further deteriorating your relationship with your kid, I think you have to go with the former. Like, you have to. As a parent, you have to be able to do that. Oh, you're saying, oh, I see, Amy. You're saying he didn't want to have to take responsibility. I actually don't disagree with that. I do think, or even maybe too, like, he either didn't want to have to take responsibility or he didn't have the fucking balls to take responsibility. He didn't have the balls to pull the trigger on it. Like, you have to be able to act. And like, a lot of it just sounds like OP waited to act at like the easy out. And I wouldn't even call it the easy out, but that was like, he found a somewhat reasonable excuse in his mind, aka the kids are out on their own. And that was what he chose as like the reasonable out. To be fair, this is all in hindsight. He might not have realized that at the time. Yeah. I mean, Chad, if anything, y'all, like, if there's any takeaway from this, like, no matter what verdict you think this story is, I think at the end of the day, this is just an advocate. I think this just advocates for don't fucking get married at 18 and have kids. Please, please, you're still a child. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. You literally cannot. If you are 18 watching this video and you are thinking about getting married to someone and starting to pump out kids, please, for the love of God, don't. Please. That's all I'm begging. That's literally all I'm asking of people from the takeaway of this story is like, you don't have to rush into it, bro. Like, this person clearly did not have the building blocks and skills to be a good partner, let alone a good parent, you know? Listen, Chad, I made the Mormon accusation. We don't know if they're Mormon. That being said, it wouldn't surprise me if that's the method. Hold on, wait, let me look through the comments. Maybe OP will tell us. Guys, I want to see. Oh my god, OP replied to so many comments, you guys. Damn it, bro. I just want to be like, bro. Like, did you marry a Mormon? Like, okay, there's nothing here, bro. I will say, just really quick, this doesn't need to be included in the video, Jivka. The one thing I'll tell chat, OP's kind of a fucking dick in the comments. He's kind of a dick. Don't get me wrong. I can't see. I wish these showed like what the people said that he responded to, because I'm sure Reddit are a bunch of fucking dicks. But like he does seem a little bit of a dick. I can't lie. I can't lie. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I've been a dick on the internet. Like, I you know, especially now, like I gotta talk shit to stupid Trump supporters every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure if you saw those one-sided, you'd be like, what the fuck? Oh my god, this person responded to so many comments, bro. I'm still fucking scrolling down. The one thing I will say, it does sound like OP has like a relationship with his kids still. It's just not as good as it could be because they accuse him of ruining their parents' marriage. Yeah, not just saying the wife doesn't suck, he just definitely sucks. Yeah, I think the everyone sucks here clock was a good one. You know? Like that's how you know it was a good one, bro. Whoa, if you're married under 18 with consent of your parents, you cannot get divorced without their consent? What? Dude, that's insane. Yeah, like someone said it in chat. Like, you have to wait to 21 to drink, but you can get married at 18 or under. Like, that's just unfathomable to me, bro. Unfathomable. That's just not ever a time to get married. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care what your circumstances are. I don't care. I just think that's like the worst thing you could possibly do, bro. The absolute worst. You can sign up for soul crushing debt or PTSD at 18 too. No, for real. For real. Insane, man. In fucking insane. Chat, let's go to the next one. All right? I kind of want to keep cooking through some stories here. Keep cooking. Keep cooking. Chat, if you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We got 86 watchers, 72 likes. I feel like we get that to 80. Make sure to like up the stream if you haven't yet. If you guys are on Twitch, make sure to follow no matter where you're at, though. Turn on those post turn on those post notifications so you'll be notified whenever I go live. Here we go. Am I the a-hole for telling my wife to get a job if she wants to subsidize the kids? Up until our youngest kid graduated from university, I worked crazy hours out of town to pay for everything. I worked 6 weeks on... Oh, I worked 6 weeks. Okay, oh, I see what they were trying to say. I worked 6 weeks of... I worked 12-hour days for 6 weeks. Then I would get 3 weeks off. That works out to 56 hours a week if you average it out. I've been doing that since I was 35 years old. It allowed my wife to stay at home and take care of the kids in the house. We also used it to pay off our mortgage as well, but new cars for cash whenever we needed. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to process what this means. I worked... I think what doesn't help is OP has not really provided ages or timelines on anything, and that's confusing the fuck out of me. Like, I've been doing that since I was 35 years old doesn't help me because you haven't told me how fucking old you are. Okay, whatever. Who cares? We got to keep going. I'll describe our budget so you guys can judge. After taxes, we used my take home to pay the mortgage and bills. We then paid into the kids' college funds, then into our retirement fund. Then we topped up our retirement account. We put money into an emergency fund. Then whatever was left, we split 50-50. Our tax refund was our vacation fund. All right. Can't argue. Those aren't bad finances there. Okay, now I'm 55 and I'm tired. My body is beat and I need to slow down. Our kids are both through university, both got their degrees and have jobs. I did my part. Okay, so he's been doing this for 20 years. Holy shit. 20 years. So just to put this in context for you guys, 20 years of 56 hours a week, which is more than a 9 to 5. He is also going out of town for 6 weeks, for 6 out of 9 weeks. And it sounds like the wife is a stay-at-home wife. The company I work for had a job open for an office job. I applied and got it. It is a 9 to 5 city job, 40 hours a week, better hourly rate, plus better hourly rate plus other compensation. However, it is a lot less money without the overtime. Got it? I was getting 44 hours a week of overtime. That's huge. But we have money in the bank and I have an easy stretch until I retire. My wife, however, is upset. Both kids are struggling. For the record, they live at home rent-free, but they want cars and apartments of their own. They can afford that. They just won't be getting luxury cars and huge apartments. We no longer have a mortgage, and my wife and I are both driving vehicles purchased in the last 3 years, still under warranty. Our budget no longer has education funds either. We still have more than we need, and my wife and I each have $1,000 each month to spend however we want. I am saving up for a new garage/shop. My wife has been giving hers to the kids. She is hinting that I should also contribute. I think I've contributed enough. I told her to get a job. She is only 46. She can go to work and give them her salary. I still provide housing and food for all of them. She won't starve or anything. Her and the kids think that I'm being cruel, and one of the little shits said I was being lazy by cutting my hours so much. Yo, your kids are chiming in too with some bullshit? Oh. I still provide housing and food for all of them, so she won't starve or anything. Chad, I'ma say it. I think you should kick those kids out. Like that's fucking insane to me. That is insane. To call your parent lazy who is giving you a house over your head after you have graduated with a degree and have a job, calling them lazy is fucking crazy. I think, and not to be dramatic, I think my dad would kick me out and never speak to me again. Like that is fucking ridiculous. Oh my God. This is my hill to die on. I've done a lot of hard work. This is my hill to die on. I've done the hard work long enough. I want to enjoy my life. Am I the a-hole for telling her to get a job and give them her money? No, absolutely not. You are a saint for putting up with it as long as you have. I'll say that. Listen, I want to be courteous here. by saying that right now it's never been harder for millennial, Gen Z, pretty much anybody underneath millennial to afford a comfortable lifestyle. Like, look at the fucking statistics. Everything is getting more expensive. Jobs are not increasing income, and every company is trying to fucking replace people with AI. Like, this shit sucks and our government sucks, but that's a conversation for later. That being said, I think it is a humongous advantage and privilege on its own that your parents let you live with them. I am so sorry, but what the fuck are you paying for that you can't be saving up for a car and apartment for yourself while you're living rent-free at your parents'? I'm sorry, bro. You gotta lock if that's you, you gotta lock the fuck in. If your parents are not making you pay rent to live under their roof, you gotta lock the fuck in, bro. That is a huge privilege. Huge privilege. Especially if you're as old as these kids probably are. Like, and that's my thing, y'all. I get people yelling at me all the time because I am not huge about, like, unless you're like actively coming up with a plan to move your life along, where like maybe that plan includes like, hey, I'm gonna live with my parents till I'm 30 so I can afford my dream home or whatever. Like, unless that's the case, like, I don't think you should be relying on your parents for that long living with them. I just don't. I think there's value in going out in the world and figuring it the fuck out. That being said, like I said, it's never been more expensive. Everybody's case is completely different. In this specific one, I kind of think it's bullshit. I think the wife's philosophy is total and complete bullshit. Guy said no bills and still broke part 2. For real. For real. Listen, check your kids' finances. Cause what the fuck are they paying for? What are they paying for that they need to be subsidized with a job living rent-free? Nope, it was said in the story, they have graduated and they have degrees. There is nothing they need to be paid for anymore. Me and my figuring it the fuck out era. I mean, Raya, I went through it too. Don't get me wrong, your figuring it the fuck out era, a little bit harder than mine. Don't get me wrong, I think mine was hard. Most are running apps that require a $100 application fee to be immediately denied by AI. Bro, that is a scam. If you have to pay money to apply... Oh, wait, are you talking about an apartment? Or are you talking... If you're talking about a job, don't even fucking apply to that. If you have to pay to apply to a job, like, you should just immediately... That company should be fucking... Like, they need to be investigated by the FBI. Yeah, Ryan, these last 2 weeks have been have been a little rough. Sarby saying kitten like that was very funny, talking down to a sub. Yes, you are all my Discord kittens. My dad wants me back home since I moved in with my boyfriend. That might be your dad being a fucking overprotective dad, honestly. Don't call me that. Ew, no. I'm gonna hurl all over the floor. Raya, you're literally head Discord kitten. You're mod Discord kitten. That's funny, chat. I'm not gonna lie. We mad funny with it. We mad funny with it, bro. Putting it in my bio as we speak. Head Discord kitten. No, for real, bro. For real. For real. Wait, I never got an answer. Were we talking about rent? Oh, we're talking about housing? Bro, that's insane. $100 application fee is fucking ridiculous. I'm trying to think, y'all. I don't think I had to pay an application fee when I applied for my place. Oh, yeah. See, Miss Drevis, this makes a lot of sense. That makes so much sense. I'm talking about people who like, listen, I do think there are some people who like live with their parents and then use that as a crutch. Like they use that as a crutch to like pay for things that maybe they shouldn't be paying for. Like I'm just like such a firm believer. If you're living with your parent, there should be a goal, right? Cause like, bro, I've heard of too many people who like do stuff like that where they like live with their parent or like them and their partner live with their parent and it's just like toxic because like they don't have like a plan. They're just like, they're mooching. They're mooching like that guy that we read in the first story, you know? And I'm just like, I don't know. I just think there's so much better things in like, don't you want your own place, bro? Like, don't you want to like go do your own thing? I don't think my current place had an app fee either. I want to say that the app fee that I did, it was like if I can't remember. I think it like went to some of the rent or something. I can't even remember. Imagine cats living rent free. God, they're so spoiled. No, for real. Beans is super spoiled. Oh, shit. God damn it. It was chicken sandwich, wasn't it? Chicken sandwich with a 10 gifted memberships while I'm fucking reading, bro. Chicken sandwich, you motherfucker. Chicken, listen. I've said it once and I'll say it again. You do not need to be gifting memberships and stuff, all right? You can just come in here and hang out with us, bro. When you do, I do appreciate it immensely. But genuinely, bro, stop doing that shit while I'm reading because I'm going to miss it. I'm an idiot. I'm literally a dumb idiot baby, bro. I'm literally so stupid. I will miss that shit. And I won't thank you for like 30 minutes. Guys, if you got to give the membership from Chicken Sandwich, I need y'all to say thank you. All right, chat? We have good manners here and good manners only, baby. All right? Get those good manners in. All right? Chicken Sandwich, thank you for supporting. No, it's funny. Fuck! I feel like Chicken Sandwich like sets a timer. He sets a timer. He's like, how long can it take for Sarby to not say thank you to me? Chicken made 10 SAR babies. Chicken did, in fact, make some SAR babies. That goes crazy. That goes crazy, Chicken Sandwich. We already said thank you. All right, bet. I appreciate that, Katie. Even though you didn't get a gifted membership, I appreciate that you're saying thank you. That's how good of manners we have here. The people that aren't getting stuff are still saying thank you. Y'all really want me to call you my SAR babies? Really? Is that really what you want me to call you? My SAR babies? Guys, I'm not gonna lie. When I back in 2015, when I started my YouTube career, I used to call them my subscribers. Back in the corny days, bro. Back in the corny days. The fucking what were some of those, like the Low Gang and shit, like all of that, bro. Like all that corny shit. I'm not your SAR baby. I'm too much of a SAR bitch. Bro, Riot's so funny. I was just talking with my I'm like non-exclusively signed with a talent agent right now. Just kind of informal. But I was talking to her and she's like, yeah, you got to change your Sarbitch channel to not cuss. She's like, it's going to be really hard to get you brand deals off that. I was like, fuck! Shit! No! So I got to change that. I'll probably change that to Sarby Live. But I was very sad. I was like, please. Please. You're still corny. Shut up, Kai. Kai, you literally invented corny. You're corny straight off the cob, bro. Absolutely do not call us Star Babies. I will fly out to Vegas, hunt you down, and spit on you. All right. Here, game plan, chat. Only Shrek is a Star Baby. The rest of you are Star Bitches. I actually heard Shrek is the head Star Baby. Bro literally invented Star Baby. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna steal it and become Star Bitch now? No. No. Yeah, but I'm hot, so people are like, oh, she's quirky and funny. Okay, Kai. Dude, Kai's just over here slobbing on her shit in my chat, bro. Just slobbing on it. Yeah, chat. I that's so crazy to me. Call the parent you're living rent free with calling them lazy is insane. Insane activity, bro. That motherfucker gave you a good life, paid for your college, and is letting you live there rent free. The audacity. This is a safe space for self-glaze. You right. That's true. I did in fact make a whole clip about it. A whole Hope Core edit that, by the way, bombed on every platform I post. Not bombed, actually. It did pretty well. It didn't perform as well as I thought it would. You know? People did really enjoy it, to be completely honest. But, all right, guys. Glaze yourself in chat. Fine. Except for Kai. Kai has no reason to be glazing themselves. Chat, let's keep going. Let's keep it rocking and ripping. Oh, shit. Jen, thank you for the gifted sub to PB. PB, I know you have good manners. I'm sure you said thank you. I appreciate it. Did it do better than Jerky Worky? I actually haven't turned Jerky Worky into a clip yet. I low-key need to. I also need to turn Pussy Too Juicy, Sloppy Too Toppy, or Toppy Too Sloppy into a clip as well. All right, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Am I the a-hole for refusing to drive a longer route to drop a girl off because she didn't want to be alone in the car with me? I feel like it's relevant to mention I am a male. This situation involves me and 3 other people. Let's call them Joe, Sandra, and Amy. I'm good friends with Joe. We've been friends since we were kids. I know Sandra through Joe, and the 3 of us hang out regularly. Last week, Sandra invited her friend Amy to hang out with us. Amy and Sandra are good friends, and she's met Joe before. It was my first time meeting her. We just saw a movie and then went bowling. When everything was done, Sandra asked me if I was okay to drive Amy home. I said, yeah, no problem. I'm the only one who drives, so I usually drop everyone off after we see each other. I live in the middle of nowhere, like an hour north of all of them. They all live pretty close together. From where we are and where everyone's house is, it made sense to drop off Joe first, then Sandra, and then Amy, then continue on home. We didn't discuss the logistics in advance, so I dropped Joe off first, then was heading to Sandra's. I could tell Amy and Sandra were texting each other and they were kind of whispering. I had a feeling they were talking about me, but I didn't know for sure until Sandra just pointed out I made a wrong turn and Amy's house was the other way. I explained it made more sense to drop Sandra off first, then Amy. It was only at this point Amy mentioned she didn't want to be alone in the car with me. Her only reason was because I'm a man, and she's alluded that being alone in a car with a man she doesn't really know is unsafe. Okay, I mean, I can't necessarily disagree with that. We just saw a movie and then went bowling. Yeah, Kai said, like, Kai said she's conflicted. I am too. Hold on, let me just finish this, guys. So what she was asking me was to drop her off next, then drive 10 minutes back in the opposite direction of my house to drop Sandra off. Then another 10 minutes back the exact same way. Then another 10 minutes back the exact same way I just came from, passing Amy's house again in order to get home. My drive home is already an hour from town, so I said no. I didn't want to add an extra 20 minutes to my already 60-minute drive. They were both really pressuring me and trying to guilt me into just doing it, but I kept saying no. It was such an awkward car ride because they just didn't give up. Amy just got out of the car at Sandra's house. She kind of slammed the door all aggressively, which pissed me off a little. Okay. I just drove straight home afterwards. Joe called me the next day and heard what happened. He felt like I should have just done it, but I feel like their ask was unreasonable. I'm not going to go way out of my way to do a favor for someone who just thinks I'm some messed up abuser or something. Okay, that's not... That's not the, like... You gotta be understanding in this situation. Like, that's why I'm conflicted. Is like, you have to be understanding. Like, I think it's honestly a red flag that OP isn't more understanding that what she's saying makes sense. Do I think that her request is something that OP should bend over backward for? No. I actually don't. I don't agree with that. I think he should have been like, hey, I'm not going to add 20 minutes onto my drive, but I understand that you feel unsafe. Let's get you to Sandra's and then you can Uber home. Like, that's I think, the answer there is like, hey, it is unfair to OP to add that extra time onto that. And like, if she feels unsafe, like, you need to understand that. Like, yeah, she hasn't spent that much time with you. She doesn't know you. Yeah, someone said it in chat. He's not a taxi. Like, you're not paying the gas. You're not wasting your time, or you're not taking the time out of your day to drive. Like, you can't tell him, like, bro, why didn't you just do it? Because that's not his fucking responsibility. Anyways, just looking for opinions on whether or not I'm the asshole here. I think I have to go with everyone sucks here, you guys. Like, I think OP does suck because clearly he didn't understand that, like, how she felt was valid. But the conclusion that you make from it isn't that this guy should go out of his way, who, like, clearly you haven't built enough trust with to, like, trust him to get you home safely. In the same way, like, if you guys aren't there, he should have no responsibility to go out of his way to drive you home or to go out of his way to drive you home that takes him longer. Like, and that is costing him money as well, by the way. Like, to me, it's like, dude, you go, hey, like, I understand and I'm sympathetic to it, but like, I'm not a taxi. I have to get home. Just Uber from Sandra's. Like, that is the answer there. I think everybody in this story sucks. I think the friends suck for not being, like, more understanding of, like, where OP was coming from. Because, like, bro, you guys know me. Number one man hater here. I actually don't think OP's ridiculous for not wanting to make that extra drive. I think OP's ridiculous for not sympathizing more, but that's very different than, like someone said in chat, being used as a taxi. Some of y'all are saying, like, if you want me to be an Uber, I expect a tip. That's what I said. She could have offered him a few bucks for his trouble mainly. That, like, there were so many possible solutions here that, like, don't get me wrong. I want a woman to feel as safe as possible around me. And if they don't, like, we need to figure out how to make that happen. But, like, at the end of the day, it's like, hey, like, I'm a person too with wants and needs here. Like, I want to not spend extra money on gas and get home without adding a 20-minute extra drive to it. Like, and I'm all the while doing you guys a favor that you are kind of treating as an expectation, that you guys are kind of treating not as a favor, but as like an expectation. I think that's where I'm like, bruh. The other friend should take up driving easy solution. I agree with that, Katana. For real. Bro, why is my light still flashing? I gotta check all my outlets and shit. I think something's like halfway plugged in or something. I don't know. No, Ninetail Phoenix, I think you're cooking here as well. Amy knew OP was driving. Why didn't they discuss this before they left bowling? I actually think that's such a good point, too. Like, if you don't feel comfortable getting into a car with someone alone, like, I totally understand that, but, like, you need to communicate that to them before you get into the car with the expectation that you will be driving with them alone in that car. Oh my God, Cloud Dreamer, no! Cloud Dreamer lost his streak, but got a new cat because she was a refuge for 144 days. Dude, W Cloud Dreamer. It's okay, Cloud Dreamer. I will forgive you. Forgiveness has been bestowed upon you not by just me, but by Baby Boy Beans. He told me at the beginning of the stream, he said, I noticed Cloud Dreamer was not in stream, but I know that it's because Cloud Dreamer is doing a good thing for my people. For real, for real. Her name is Irma. She's a tuxedo cat. Oh, I love me a tuxedo, bro. I love me a tuxedo. Bro, chat, I want a black cat so bad. I want a black cat. They're so cute, man. They're so cute. Oh my God, I've not been drinking enough water today, chat. Riot, what time are we supposed to meet again? Did I say 4:30? Do we still got 45 minutes on the stream? $6:30, yes, 4:30 your time. Okay, perfect. If we go a little over, Riot, just know that, like you know, like I'll hop off as soon as possible. I'm guessing, are you gonna be in the stream for the rest of the time, Riot? Okay, I don't have anything going on. I'll be around. Perfect. Perfect. No, I want to respect your time. I want to respect your time. It's my fault, honestly. I fucking didn't. Oh, shit. Bro, more gifted subs. Amy Cakes with a gifted sub to Wormbug. Miss Drevis with a gifted sub to Cloud Dreamer. Chat. I know both of y'all. I know both of y'all are saying thank you. Like, look at that. Look at these good manners from Wormbug, bro. Like, this is the type of shit that Kathy would be so proud of. Like, Kathy would eat this shit up. If she knew how polite you guys were, she would love y'all. Thank you guys for being so polite. I appreciate. Oh, and Cloud Dreamer with a thank you as well. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You guys are very nice. Thank you guys for the gifted subs. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for supporting the community. I appreciate it. And chat, I will try to figure out for all of y'all that do have ads. I'm going to try to figure out some stuff. I just gotta figure out, like, I'll have to, honestly, I gotta fucking pick Kai's brain, unfortunately. What up, Gabons? Wait, is that someone, Kai, is that like one of your stream viewers or something? Is that one of your viewers, Kai? Amy Cakes, thank you for the 300 bits. Kai, I need to pick your brain. I don't really understand, like, what the advantage to running more ads is. Like, do you think, like, Twitch pushes you more if you're running more ads for them? Because that's the only thing I would maybe be concerned about, is if Twitch is like, well, you don't run 5 minutes of ads every hour, so fuck you. Who's Kai Uwu's? You right, Gabons. Never heard of her. She's literally, like, just irrelevant. Like, oh shit, I learned a term. I learned a Gen Z term. What is it called? Something asylum. It's like when you fell out of relevancy, you're in something asylum. Chat, do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like named after a person. I heard it in a podcast and I was fascinated. Kaya, you're right. It's like Kaya Asylum. Kaya Asylum. Yeah. Dude, Kai's in Kaya. Dude, it's literally named after you, Kai. It's spelled a little different, but it's named after Kai, bro. Chat, motion to call it Kaya Asylum. Send Kai on her own grippy sock vacation, and it's the irrelevant vacation. Oh, it might be Key. It might be Kia. Or how do you say it? Kia. Thank you. Chat, I say motion to change it to Kai. You know what I'm saying? Like we just change it to Kai Asylum. You know? Like who needs Kia when you could do Kai? Kai Asylum. That's got to be a Gen Alpha term. I think it is. Oh, no. You know what, chat? I think it was made by, I think on the podcast, they talked about that it was made by Nicki Minaj's fan group. Like, apparently Kia came out and, like, talked shit about Nicki, which, to be fair, she deserves it. But she, like, came out and talked shit about him, and then all the, what are they called, Barbies, were, like, they're like, you're in, like, irrelevant asylum, you're in the Kia asylum, and then it just took off from there. Sarby, you're not literally Gen Z. Am I insane? I am a cusp, so I am both Gen Z and millennial. Yeah, go ahead and ban me, Raya. Get me out. Nah, you gotta suffer. You gotta suffer, Kai. You gotta get a taste of what it's like being in your stream, bro. All right. Nothing can compare to the amount of suffering that a Kai Uwu's stream viewer undergoes having to sit in that stream and listen to Kai yap. But this is as close as it gets. God, I love talking shit about Kai. Stark, thank you for the gifted sub. Amy Cakes, thank you for the 300 bits. Y'all are goated. Kai's streams are fun and whimsical. She wrote me a love note. That's crazy. Writing my mod a love note like that. Did you call Barb's Barbies? Bro, we don't fuck with, I don't care. We don't fuck with Nicki Minaj anymore. Bro is a Trump supporter. Bro's a Trumpy. She working overtime to get her pedophile brother pardoned. You know what? I'm gonna call them Barbies just because I can. They are a bunch of Barbies, bro. Nicki Minaj? I don't even like Nicki, but her fans will ruin people, bro. Their fans can, well, free marketing. Yeah. Oh no, ruin me, give me some free viral marketing. Fucking stupid Barbies. Barbs are psychos? Yeah, because fucking Nicki Minaj is a psycho. Don't do Barbie dirty like that. She deserves better. You right. That's my bad. Okay, I said everything I was supposed to say about this. Yeah. Ooh. Hold on, wait. Let me look really quick with you guys. Top comment is a not the a-hole. Not the a-hole. Ooh, I'm not a huge fan of this, chat. Oh, wait. Woman here, I can understand her being uncomfortable to a certain extent, but if she doesn't want to stay alone in the car with a man, then she can find other arrangements. I mean, it's 2026. There are taxis, Lyfts, Uber, buses. She has a family as well she can call, not the a-hole. You know, I agree with that, but like I just think everybody's overlooking this line right here. Like, I feel like you have to be understanding that, like, I don't think her being careful isn't warranted. Like, I truly think women should be skeptical. Men need to prove to women that they are safe people to be around. I truly believe that. And if you disagree with me on that, you're probably an unsafe man or a very misogynistic woman. I firmly believe that shit. And like, OP is not showing to me that he is an understanding, safe man. Like, going to a movie and going bowling with someone is not enough time to prove that you are a safe man to that person. I mean, there's the other possibility, guys, that, like, okay, this is giving very, like, we're still in high school vibes. Maybe their parents could drive, someone's parents could drive them home. Sandra could drive them home. I don't know. We don't know all the circumstances. A lot of you guys are pointing out that Lyfts and Ubers aren't always safe. To be fair, didn't Lyft just drop that, or one of them just dropped something where you can, oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry, I just had like 2 random texts from 2 people that I don't text, so I wanted to check what it was. Didn't Uber just drop something where like you can now request women drivers? Like, I think that is so sick, bro. I think that's the move. I think if someone made an app specifically with only women drivers, that shit would go off. You have to be a woman and you can only get woman drivers. I think that shit is so smart. To be honest, y'all, I kind of fuck with when I get a woman driver over a man driver. Although I did have a woman driver who was like trying to say that the Chinese ruined the strip in Vegas, and I was like, girl, I don't, like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, oh my God. There are men lying about being women now, though, and we should kill them for that. Not clickbait. Like, we should genuinely take their testicles, cut them off, and feed them to them. And I stand on that. My Uber driver yesterday tried getting my number, and we should shoot him for that. Like we should absolutely send them to Siberia. That's crazy, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, listen, I'm not trying to talk shit about Uber drivers, bro. Like, do your thing, get your bag, but that can't be like a very appealing method of, like, you know? Like, it can't be, right? Like, I need y'all to be real with me. If your Uber driver was like hot, would you not be like, don't get me wrong, Uber is like a great way to make money. Like, maybe not even great, to be honest. I've heard mixed things. But like, you don't want someone like full-time, I don't know. I'm like if someone's Ubering as a side hustle to like save up money for like school or whatever, like that's appealing to me. But like, I can't imagine, you know? Glad to live in a walkable city, honestly, W. I had an Uber driver ask for my Insta in front of my apartment a couple months ago. Ugh. Ugh. Don't ask for a woman's number when they don't have the option of leaving if they wish. Exactly, bro. I agree with that. I agree with that heavily. Okay, why is this light flickering? Like, what is your problem? You have one job and it's just to stay on and you're flickering. Sorry, I'm crashing out about my fucking shitty lights. These aren't even shitty lights. I paid $120 for these. Like, you should not be doing all that, bro. You should not be doing that, little bro. Is it like not? You know what? Is it like not charging? Oh, okay. But it's at 2%. Like, I don't get it. I don't know, bro. Maybe I might have to fucking next my next stream room. I might have to invest in better lights or hiring somebody to like set up cool lights for me. I don't know. I honestly, y'all, I don't know how lighting works. I don't. I really don't. I know that like if I have two lights pointed at me, I will be bright and like that's the most important part. But I know there's like mood lighting and like different. I'm not good at that shit, bro. I'm a big old idiot. Big old idiot, bro. For real. Hold on, guys. Give me a second here. That's what I do when I travel, but at home I have weapons, so I'm less stressed. Damn, Kai got a fucking Glock and Harari. 17 shots on 38. God damn. Imagine not knowing how to use lights. Okay. So Kai, we're gonna fight. Like we're gonna IRL stream us boxing, bro. Just absolutely throwing haymakers at each other. You know? I do? Wait, do you actually, Kai? Kai, I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about getting one. I've been thinking about getting a wireless hole puncher. I've been thinking about it. We'll have to talk about it one of these days. I will 100% box you. Okay, wait, that's scary, bro. That's a lose-lose situation for me because either I lose and I lost to Kai, or I beat you up and everyone's like, "Wow, bro, you beat up a girl." But I'll still do it because I want that fucking smoke, Kai. I want that smoke. These hands rated E for everyone. I'm a woman in LA and I IRL, so I mean, that's so fair. That's so fair. So fair, bro. Special match, Kai and Mbem versus Sarby. You know what? In Times Square, that would go hard. That will go so hard. I'll be in Sarby's corner, except I'll cheer for Kai. Okay, Raya, no longer my mod. You can cancel our call. You can cancel our call. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're fired. Wait, no, Raya, come back. I was just kidding. I come in and Sarby is threatening to beat up a girl. Honestly, based. That's just a normal Sarby stream, to be completely honest. Oh, shit. Okay, that scared the fuck out of me. All right, chat. We got more stories. Let me do these. All right. Nope, we read that one. Am I the a-hole? Husband cut off my son's hair, so I used his card to buy my son the designer jacket he's been wanting. My son is 17, and pretty much all of his life has had long hair. He had long, thick, and very well-maintained black hair that went just past his chest, and he loved it. My husband, his stepdad, has never been a fan of it and has always thought it was girly. I mean, listen, just based off the title, that wouldn't be okay if that was the actual father of your child, but his stepdad? He's never been mean or cruel about it to my son's face, but he has said to me that he thinks he should cut it off. The two of them got into a huge fight because my son has been skipping his classes, and my husband decided that to punish him, he was gonna cut his hair. That's too far. That is an abusive parent punishment. I stand on that. Unless it was like this kid, unless the kid like cut someone else's hair and it was like, oh, you think that's funny? Like we're gonna do that to you type beat. But bro, for skipping classes, yeah, this is fucking abusive. This is so fucking abusive. I don't know how it went down, but when I came home, my son was crying and cutting his own hair in the mirror. I asked him what was wrong and what he was doing, and he told me that my husband had randomly cut his hair short in spots, and now he had to cut it really short to even it out and make it look okay. I went and spoke to my husband to find out the specifics of what happened from his side as well. Okay, wait, hold on, sorry. I went and spoke to my husband to find out the specifics of what happened from his side as well, and it ended up in yelling because while I don't agree with my son skipping classes, I felt that cutting his hair over it was cruel and horrible when this could have been resolved another way. To cheer up my son, I bought him this affliction leather jacket that he's wanted a while out of my husband's money. My husband found out and was furious, but I told him he shouldn't have cut my son's hair, and he can do this as an apology. It's going to take years for my son's hair to grow back, but my husband can make that money back quickly. Am I the a-hole? Girl, like, to be completely honest, the only reason I think you're the a-hole is because you fucking brought this husband into your son's life and you refuse to get a divorce when that husband pulls some absolutely fucking evil shit to your own son. Like, don't get me wrong, in this situation, husband is the asshole, but to be honest, buying your son a designer jacket is not how you should have responded to this. The way you should have responded to this was, hey, so like, he's out of here. You never have to talk to this unsafe adult and have them live under the same roof as you ever again. Like, easy everyone sucks here for that. Yeah, Arrow, it's like she's trying to buy his forgiveness. Exactly. Yeah, he cut it unevenly too, so it was pure spite. But yeah, exactly. No, this reminds me of my old stepdad, Kai. Damn, I'm so sorry, Kai. Yeah, bro. That's insane. Like, if anything, OP underreacted. Yeah. Top comment is you should divorce them. Yeah, you're the a-hole for staying with your son's abuser. Perfect. Clocked it. Clocked it. Yeah, bro. Insane. If I brought someone like this into my child's life, I would never forgive myself. I think it was just red flag number one for him to be mad about her son having long hair because it was girly. Like that right there should have been like, ooh, hard stop. We need to get rid of him. I'd be kicking his ass and then putting him in the corner with a for sale sign. No, for real, bro. Oh, no update on this. Ninetail, I don't know what you're... Oh, wait, no, it's there. Oh, okay. I guess this is like So Ninetail pointed out, thank you, Ninetail. Ninetail pointed out that there's a couple comments on this. I'm not going to read this, but this is OP basically being oblivious to knowing that this is technically assault, which, to be fair, I didn't know that this was actually technically assault. And now knowing that, encourage OP to file a police report. Biological father is not alive. I think this is the important one to kind of read out loud. There's been a long conversation implied with my son, and he's told me about things that have happened when I'm not around. There are so many things I was unaware of. I found out his stepbrother, who is 19, has also been heavily involved in many things that have been done to my son. I'm devastated and furious. I've been up all night dealing with this legally. Okay, I'm glad she's doing something legally. I'm sorry, like, this might be just me being fucking mean, but I'm like, hey, you kind of failed as a parent. Like, did you just bring in this new person into your and your stepchild's life without, like, properly vetting them? Or, like, give a, sorry, not your stepchild. Did you just bring this person into your and your child's life without, like, properly vetting them or asking your child about, like, hey, how is it going? You know, like, I don't know. There's clearly something here where, like, in my opinion, OP's kind of complicit. OP's kind of, whether she was oblivious, didn't ask, like, there were just clearly red flags that she chose to not see, which is like, it's one thing if it just affects you, but I think it's even worse if it affects your child. The child that you brought into this world that you're supposed to protect and you're just oblivious to it. Like, that's a bad parent. Is it possible to add pee to toothpaste? If there's a will, there's a way, kitten. Okay, chicken sandwich, I heard it. I heard it. I might have to start calling kitten mittens just mittens. Like, I heard it. I heard it. Yeah, that sounded kinky. You're right, that did sound kinky, mittens. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mitts works? Perfect. I'll try to remember that. I usually just take whatever is the first thing, if it can stand alone. Like the first word that I see. But I can't be calling you kitten, bro. That's insane. That's insane. Oh, that's so funny, chat. Insane thing to hear as I'm dozing off. Kai, go to bed. It's past your bedtime. To be honest, bro, I could use a nap. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've been going all day. I've been going fucking all day. I had meetings I started working, had meetings all morning. I have a meeting after this. I need to edit the video that can hopefully go out tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out tomorrow, though. How can we call me Cat, not Loaf? Because Cat is clearly your name in that, you know? Like I said, usually. But for some people, like, it literally is just like Arlo, Smarlo. Like, Arlo is the word or the name there, you know? So that's why I call him Arlo. Or like Uwu Witch Miri. I say Miri because Miri's the name. But there's no name in Kitten Mittens, you know? Or Chaos Reigns. Or who else? Who else, bro? The real chicken sandwich. You know, I just have to call him chicken sandwich or chicken. I'm just Raya. You're mod Raya. You're goat, absolutely fat W-wubby Raya in the house. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to take a nap after our call Raya. I'm EP. I also have to go work out today. Chat, should I run today? Should I weightlift today? No, actually, I want to run today. I really want to get back on my running shit this summer. I know it's a terrible time to get back on my running shit, but I really do. Oh my God, I'm going to the gym after our call, twin. Hell yeah. We're both getting, honestly, Raya, I know you guys ended amicably, but like you got to use that post breakup glow up power, you know? Old man needs his nap. Okay, Wormbug, you're dead to me. Oh. A man needs his rest, Uncle Iroh. You know what? I fuck with Uncle Iroh. I fuck with Uncle Iroh. For real, for real. All right, chat. Let's do more things here. Let's do more things. All right. Oh, dude, I've been waiting to read this one. This one sounds crazy. Hold on. Actually, let me. This one. This one. So. Wait, I actually might save this one because this would make a good title story. Okay, this one sounds really funny too. Okay, I'm going to read that one if we can get to another story. Okay. Am I the a-hole for telling my daughter that she is not going to marry a billionaire? I, 47 male, have a bit of a problem. I have a daughter, 20 female, and my wife is 46 female. She isn't my daughter's biological mother, but has been in her life since she was 13 years old. Her mother and I divorced when she was 12 due to her alcoholism. For about a year now, my daughter has got it in her head that she'll marry a billionaire and that it will be the only way that she can be happy in this life. I can only speculate that she has gotten this idea from social media. She's not doing great in school at the moment, and all she talks about is marrying a billionaire, how she thinks she can meet one, what type of house they'll have, how she'll be in a private jet, etc. Oh, dear Lord. She is trying to take steps to making this happen, which has me worried. I found that she has, for example, spent time in hotel lobbies / bars, having a drink, trying to pick up older guys. Mind you, we do not come from poverty, and she has never experienced financial insecurity, but we're definitely not billionaires. My wife has a brother who is very well off, and my daughter has actively tried to get closer to him and his family in the pursuit of wealth. It got to the point where she ended up sharing selfies from the family house on social media, and now she's not allowed in there anymore due to the violation of their privacy. She has pulled similar stunts with other friends and family who have even a bit of a more lavish lifestyle. She also has tried to She has also tried to message some of my own work associates who are in a more glamorous position at work than I am. And I had to find out from them after they shared what my daughter had been sending them on. Oh my God. And I had to find out from them after they shared what my daughter had been sending them on LinkedIn out of all platforms. Bro, sliding in the LinkedIn DMs for a fucking sugar daddy is insane. That's fucking crazy. You know what, bro? Like, I had, listen, I don't condone any of this, by the way, but if she just took some of this energy and, like, put it towards a job, she can do whatever the fuck she wants. Bro, she is cold outreaching for a sugar daddy. Like, get this woman in sales. She's on that Wolf of Wall Street, pick up the phone and start dialing type shit, but for a sugar daddy. That's insane. Wolf of Wall Street? No, Wolf of Miami. Right? That's where all of the sugar babies live. Am I wrong? You know? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. She had been sending suggestive stuff to them and asking one of them to buy her fancy jewelry. My daughter isn't stupid. She always has done well in school until recently. Her performance is very bad at the moment. She got into a good university and is proficient in multiple languages. She also wrote a book when she was 16 and made it quite successful even. But something has happened that has made her so obsessed with money, and I have no idea what it is. She is temporarily staying with us for some weeks as she's looking for a new apartment, and for the past 4 to 5 days, this entire thing had her so depressed that she hasn't gotten out of her bed and keeps crying out because she doesn't have a billionaire boyfriend slash husband and has to stay in places that are not as glamorous as she'd like. She cries like someone who has died. Oh. She cries like someone has died, and it sounds like intense grief. Every morning we wake up to her sobbing in her room. Chat, is this grippy sock vacation worthy? Like, I have no other answer. Like, I think this is like unhealthy obsession, some type of like, I don't even know, bro. This is definitely tiny violin worthy. I don't disagree with you, Resilient Sage. Reminds me of the cousin who gave non-related male family members a card with her OnlyFans info. You know what? I respect the hustle, bro. Listen, this might be bad of me to say, but I kind of respect OnlyFans models more than I respect somebody who wants to be someone's sugar baby. Like, or at least like OP in the story, you know? Like, y'all, I feel like people don't talk about it enough. Like, being a successful OnlyFans model is hard. I respect the hustle. I respect the grind. I think it's a little bit corny. Like, some of the videos that I've seen that OnlyFans models make, I'm like, oh my God, like, cringe city. But you do what you got to do to take advantage of those stupid men, girl. You know? I love my OF model friend. She's a peach. Exactly. Dude, most of them are super fucking nice. Like, because of the area I'm in, I've gotten to meet and chat with like a bunch of OnlyFans models, and like, they're super nice people. Most of the time, they're just doing it because they're like, it's easy money. I could just build a bunch of wealth and then not have to work a day in my life. And I'm like, you know what? Go you. You crack the code. I've tried talking to her and have tried the loving approach of comforting her and telling her that one day she'll find someone who loves her as much as I do. It hasn't been good enough, and she'll say nasty things like, yeah, but he'll probably be broke, so I don't care. I then took a more direct approach and told her that there's only a very tiny fraction of the world's population who are billionaires, and most of them tend to marry each other or are married already. So the statistical odds of this billionaire romance happening for her are practically zero. Also, they're probably a bunch of pricks. Like, let's be honest, you guys. There's no way that those billionaires are nice people. There's no way that those billionaires aren't just cheating on their partners all the time. My wife thought I was being an a-hole by being so direct with her, and that I didn't have to ruin it for her like that. She tried defending her by saying that my daughter is still young and that I should allow her to have her fantasies. Isn't she 20? She's 20. Like, listen, maybe I'm wrong for this, but I don't think 20 years old is the right time to feed into your child's delusional fantasies. I just don't. I don't think it is, especially when it's this unhealthy, when it's causing you problems in your professional life, in your personal life, and with your relationships with other people. Like, I think this is not a fantasy we should indulge. I just don't agree. Everyone can dream, sure, but the fact that she's already violated the boundaries of multiple people and that the situation is getting so on top of her that it's affecting her academic performance means that something needs to be done. This cannot be healthy in the long term. Plus, her trying to talk too much to older men is just dangerous. And I really worry that she's going to end up hurt. Am I the a-hole for this approach? And then there's an edit. Okay. Wow, there's a lot. Okay, so this post goes a long time. I think I've said my piece on this, you guys. Like, I think you need to look into where this is going. Is like she might get where this is going based off the paragraph about her crying every single day. Like, this is going to a unalive self path. Like, trying to have foresight here. If this keeps going down the road, like, this is gonna go bad. Like, I think there is like a, hey, you need psychiatric help. What do you call it? Like, I think they need to start looking for some psychiatric help here. Also, guys, super random theory. I wonder if the stepmom is driving this theory. Like, it does, and like you guys have to remember that the wife is a stepmother. I'm just getting a really weird vibe that she's like defending this fantasy. I almost wonder if she has something to do with it. Ooh, wait, you guys are cooking. Is the mom still in their life? Ooh, that's actually such a good point, you guys. I think the real biological mother is still in her life too. That could also be. Oh, bro, I don't know. I don't know, chat. I kind of want to go to this edit. Because there's so much to read here. Ryo, we might have to push our meeting back just a little bit. But I'll hop off after this story. But there's so much to this story. I kind of want to dive into these edits. Okay. Let me just see how many edits and updates there are. Okay, just two. Okay. So there are 2 edits on this post, but one of them is an edit/update, and it's super long. The short edit is, I've reached out to therapists, and I'm also going through my daughter's social media at the moment, which is all public. I'm trying to find any glaring red flags that may put her in danger. Will update later. Thanks everyone for your suggestions. Aside from those who just provided a list of ways to marry rich. I mean, listen. If you want to marry rich, do your thing. Do I think you're probably going to be miserable in the long term? Yeah, but at least you'll have money and you're miserable. I think what's important here, though, is like the billionaire aspect of it is fucking crazy. Because OP's right. Like, statistically, very unlikely. And then also the part he didn't touch on, they're awful people. That marriage wouldn't be good for your daughter, even if she somehow miraculously made that happen. What happened to love? As someone pointed out, yes, love alone does not pay the bills, but what is so wrong with looking for a partner that has a stable income doing what they love? Stability is not only found in the riches. Why does this person even have to be incredibly rich? Maybe I'm just being a weird old person here, but I'm honestly astounded that this attitude is so common these days. I feel bad for the TikTok generation. I mean, it's always going to exist, right? Like, that's something we have to address. There will always be rich people who are willing to marry people who are pretty much only marrying them because they're rich. Like, that's always going to be there as like a thing, and like people are always going to glamorize it, but I think the smart people in life are going to be able to poke holes in it. Like me and you, the viewer. Like, we know that, like, you're going to have a lot of money. Cool. You're probably going to have a lot of fucking problems on top of that. Okay, and now we have an update more than probably an edit because this thing is fucking long, bro. It hasn't been many hours since my initial post, but I am honestly trying to process everything, and I think writing this will help me. It's Sunday, so there's been zero response from the medical professionals I've contacted. No updates there. If my daughter wants to go to therapy, I will 100% support it and pay for it. Speaking of, many people here have blamed me for enabling my daughter. I am not quite sure how to feel about it yet. I have paid for her studies, her rent, and travel in case she wants to go abroad to see her cousin, who she is close with, in parentheses, and who I believe is an excellent, wonderful role model. She's a successful woman who I think my daughter should definitely look up to. I do not pay for my daughter's luxuries. She has asked me to get her designer things and trips to places like Monaco previously, and I told her that she needs to get a job as a tutor or something similar if she wants fancy things, because she needs to understand the value of money. I have, however, bought her luxuries like an iPhone, a tablet, and a MacBook, but with the condition that she uses them to improve her life, i.e., using them at university to complete assignments. Okay, chat, if I'm being honest, like nothing that I haven't experienced myself. My parents paid for my rent in college. They helped pay for my studies, even though I got a scholarship. They paid for my travel and they bought me things like iPhones, MacBooks. I never had a tablet that they bought me, I guess. But other than that, like, I don't know. I don't think that's uncommon for a parent. You know, like those are good things to give their kids a leg up in life and a leg up in their studies. And honestly, I didn't get the impression that OP had enabled any of this. I think that's a fucking crazy thing to accuse OP of. Like, even me being like, I think a theory that could exist is that this stepmom might have something to do with this. That being said, I'm not accusing her. I'm not saying that she's well, actually, no, she actually was enabling her by saying, oh, harmless fantasies. But, you know, you can have theories, but to, like, accuse OP of that is crazy, in my opinion. I have some things to share now that may be relevant. 1, I did a thorough check of her TikTok and Instagram. She had multiple profiles, but she always followed herself. So I managed to find those. And yes, she had reposted some alarming content from various female influencers. A lot of them, surprisingly, were rather misogynistic, like packaged in a glamorous way. Lots of women saying things like, a rich man will choose a poor but skinny waitress instead of an overweight CEO. She had been actively reposting content of women's shopping hauls of what their rich boyfriend/husband got them. Lots of stuff about how men cannot love and how women should look to get a rich guy. There are some videos she liked to repost, in particular where a woman just screams at her camera telling her viewers to wake up and stop dating brokies. Just horrible, toxic stuff that will rot your brain. Yeah, chicken sandwich, this lady fell down the red pill for women. No, for real, bro. What the fuck? Listen, I think it's like a good joke to be like, you know what? Men suck. Just marry for money. Like, I think it's a funny joke. But like, do I actually think that's what you should do? No. You know, like, if you marry for money, you're just going to have problems. Like, I firmly believe that. The money will be a good band-aid for you. But at the end of the day, you're going to look at all your shit and be like, I'm genuinely unhappy and desire real love in my life. I do think, yeah, I don't know. She also had posts of her own from expensive restaurants, among other places where I can only assume guys had taken her out on dates. And I don't mean a 60 euro steakhouse. I mean restaurants where they serve 11-course meals and can cost at least 200 euros per person. As she's not employed, I know for sure she's not paying for that herself. She also had a post where she explained, alarmingly, that women who want a handsome guy are trashy because real high value, as she called it, women go for a man's resources, not looks. It was absolutely bizarre seeing her talk like that. Oh, that's so disgusting, bro. You know what, chat? The only thing I'll say is these women are so fucking easy to pick out. Like, oh, you mean the super Republican woman? Oh, you mean the super Republican woman is just trying to use me for my money? Oh my god, bro. Yeah, someone chat said, Jalen said it. There's no saving her. Like I think this is one of those things where, like, don't get me wrong, try to get your daughter help if you can, but at the end of the day, if this is her philosophy, like, she's not going to change her mind. No amount of you talking to her is going to change her perspective on life, which is my only happiness. The only avenue for happiness in my life is to find a rich man and use him for his money. Like, that has been concreted in her stupid 20-year-old brain, and all you can hope is that and all you can do is hope that she is going to get out of that mindset, and when she does, you're there for her and still have a relationship with her. She's still pretty young though. Yeah, but I mean, like, she's not, I don't know. I just don't think she's gonna, there's no talking sense into her. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's not completely hopeless, but like, there's really nothing you going up to her and being like, hey, what you're consuming is wrong. Like, these sources of content, like, what they do is they alienate people. They go, hey, this is how you need to think, and anybody else who thinks differently from you is an enemy. Like, that's what these things do. They're like, oh, this person wants you to have a life not dependent on a man. They don't want the best for you. They're toxic. They're evil. Ugh. It's like a cult but different. I think I think, like, the red pill alpha male shit, like, I think that's a cult. I think we could, in like 30 to 50 years from now, I guarantee people are going to classify that as cults, you know? Then there was something even more alarming. She had written a post that implied she subscribed to some course that is supposed to make her rich and famous? Some content creator club. Basically, as I understood it, she had paid 500 euros out of her savings / the money I'd given her to some Russian creator whose entire online persona revolves around provider men and her glow up. The 500 euros went to coaching sessions with said creator, where she was teaching my daughter the tricks to make money on social media. It sounded like a giant scam, in all honesty. The woman seemed rather crappy as well, proudly accepting big amounts of money from desperate girls who wanted to be famous / rich. How do I know this? My daughter had several posts about it that were all set to public, in parentheses, which is no longer the case, as I've asked her to make her social media private, which she has thankfully agreed to. Anyway, then came the talk. I finally spoke to my daughter. I told her that first and foremost, she's an adult and gets to make adult choices, and whatever she does and whoever she dates is up to her. That said, I told her that I was concerned about her. I tried to gently ask what kind of guy she goes on dates with, and that, of course, she doesn't have to tell me, but if we have an open dialogue, I think it would make both of us feel better. She did end up admitting that she goes out with much older guys who are between 30 and 60 years old. As a dad, as much as I felt grossed out, I wanted to make her feel safe to tell me, as if anything ever happens, she can come to me. All right, green flag OP. Holy shit. I asked her why she's so keen on having a much older, rich guy, and what that may bring in her life that she doesn't already have. She just mentioned the private jet, shopping trips, a big house. I told her that while all those things certainly can be fun, it's not worth risking her autonomy and education for that stuff, particularly because the chance that she'll end up with someone who will financially abuse her is quite high. Well, she sort of just thought she's too smart to be taken advantage of. Go figure. I brought up a lot of bad things that can happen and asked if she had read anything about the Epstein files. She hadn't. I told her that there are numerous of reports of women and girls ending up in really bad situations, and it went right over her head it went right over her head as well. I then asked why she had been sobbing, if she feels depressed, etc., and she finally broke down in tears again. I asked if something had happened that she didn't want to tell me about, and she said yes. I froze. I thought of the worst that a dad can think of and contemplated to go and grab a baseball bat. But nope, it was something different. She sobbed for a good 15 minutes without being able to say a word, but I patiently waited until she could. She told me that around a year ago, her and her friend snuck into a party in one of those fancy hotels. Her friend apparently is also into the whole provider man dating trend. They had fun, had some food and drinks there, and according to my daughter, all the men were only into her friend. And a guy she had been eyeing for the whole night ended up asking for her friend's number instead. This then repeated multiple times over several months, where her friend would get approached instead of her. Then a little later, the girls found out that there was actually some guy who was a few years older at the university in their program who actually was the son of a multimillionaire. It became a huge fight between my daughter and her friend, where they began both trying to get the guy. This girl, who my daughter thought was her friend, started then spreading nasty rumors about my daughter and also tried sabotaging her weight loss, as my daughter had always struggled with her weight. Her now former friend is now in a serious relationship with this guy, and as a result, my daughter feels like she was robbed of a potentially good future with him. She also said that she feels so jealous all the time of her friend that it's consuming her. Oh my gosh. I mean, definitely better than definitely better than what we were all thinking happened and what OP thought was happening, but oh, yikes. I was a bit confused. That was all. I even asked my daughter multiple times that this was all that happened and that no one has ever done anything to her against her consent, but no, that wasn't the case. She even went as far as to tell me that she's not even active, if you know what I mean. Sure, bullying can be traumatic, but my daughter's reaction still seems indicative of something else. She wants to continue at university and has told me she will try again to pass some of the courses she hasn't passed yet, but doesn't seem to take it as seriously as she possibly could. So all in all, not sure where to go from here. My daughter has thankfully agreed to speak to a therapist, so that's good news. That's all for now. Oh my God, that's a saving grace right there. Holy shit. I think too, first off, OP is an incredible communicator. Like, I strive to be that good of a communicator if I decide to have kids, because holy fuck, he handled that very, very well. I almost thought he was going to screw it up when he was like, really? That's all? But it didn't sound like that's what he said. But I was like, bro, I hope you didn't say that out loud. Like, that would have been the worst thing you possibly could have done. Like, honestly, y'all, this is as best as it can be, I think, right now. I think your daughter has some serious... I think your daughter is dealing with kind of like normal shit that like a lot of people have had to deal with in their lives, which is like not feeling as attractive as they wish they could be and dealing with a shitty friend, I think it's just manifesting in the worst way possible. Like, I think if your daughter goes to a therapist and that daughter is able to help them get to a point where, like, to me, the conclusion is, hey, you're hanging out with these women and these women are not good and these women are awful people. Like, this provider woman friend that you had was a fucking terrible person. Like, is that the type of person that you want to become? And the answer is clearly no. I think that's the play for digging your daughter out of this absolutely fucking evil situation that she's in. Also, from your update, it doesn't sound like she's as far down the hole as I thought she was. It sounds like she probably is already having doubts about this. She just now needs the handholding that you and a therapist can. She just now needs the handholding that you and a therapist can provide to start leading her down the path to, like, get out of this toxic what is, like, the identification for this? Sugar baby mentality that she has been previously brainwashed into. Oof. Oof, Chad, that was kind of a rough one. I can't even lie. Hold on, I'm going to check really quick, too, see if there's any good comments. Oh, account has been banned. Rude. Probably means that it was... Chad, how do they determine which accounts to ban and which ones not? Do you guys know? Like, do you think that they make these people, like, verify that their stories are real? Or something? Like, I'm so confused. Reddit mods are overzealous? Maybe. I have no clue. Yeah, bro. Shit, I'm kind of sad that they got banned because I want updates on this, bro. Hello, man. He said you're still streaming, Dad? What the fuck? You're supposed to be on a call with Raya 15 minutes ago. You rat. You little wiener. Oh. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Just stare at Beans. You guys are honestly, you guys want to look at him more than me. Give me 2 seconds. I just have to do something really quick. Fuck, what is it called? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Select a category. Okay, sorry guys. Just had to do that real quick. I had to put I just had to fill something out. Damn, Kai's awake. God, this stream was so much better when Kai was gone, honestly. Like, shit. Shit. Dude, I want updates on this story. Cause here's the thing, y'all, is like, don't get me wrong. I think on both sides, like, y'all should aim not to marry rich, but marry someone successful and passionate about what they're doing. I think if your partner is baseline responsible with their financially, and they care about what they're doing, I think that's so important. Like, I think that bleeds into relationships, right? Like, if you hate your job and your job makes you miserable, that misery is going to bleed into your relationship. Like, I would encourage that out of any of y'all. And like, yeah, being financially stable with your partner is nice. And like, I do think that's maybe something that you should consider when you're evaluating relationships. Do I think that should be the foundation that your relationship is built on? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, I think that's a recipe for disaster. That's going to put you in very tough situations. Low-key got an engineer that has been crushing on me for a fat minute. Should I hang out with him? Honestly, bro, the engineer's a little bit of a red flag, Raya. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. All right, chat. I love y'all. Oh, shit. Amy Cakes, thank you for gifting a sub to Death Pants. Death Pants, I already know you said thank you. All right? I already know you said thank you. You have good manners. Always. Chat, YouTube, do we have 3 people who can like up the stream right now? Please and thank you. He's a sweet guy, though. I've known him for years. All right, fair. Give him a chance. YouTube, go like up the stream. We need 3 more likes. Chat, I gotta hop off. I gotta hop off this shit and then hop in a call with Raya. We gotta catch up. We're just doing a quick little catch-up call, and then I'm gonna go lay down. Actually, I'm gonna eat something. I did eat before stream, but I didn't really eat. I haven't really eaten that much compared to what time it is in the day. So I'm probably gonna call with Raya, eat. Chat, stream tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna aim for the same time. I can't guarantee it, you guys. What is tomorrow? Thursday. Oh, fuck. Just kidding. Ooh, chat. Oh, you know what, guys? I can't guarantee any streams tomorrow. I forgot. My dad's coming in town because the Frozen Four is happening this weekend in Vegas, the NCAA D1 hockey championships, and I'm going to a couple of the games with my dad. That'll be, yeah, fuck. I didn't think about that. If I do go live, it's either going to have to be really early tomorrow or really late. That's the only thing, bro. Kai, are you Thank God he's leaving. All right, never mind. I'm not raiding Kai anymore. Kai, are you live right now? Or no, you go live super late, huh? You go live super late. Sea-Dog. Shit. Okay, this person raided me, but they speak, like, Russian, so I don't know if I want to raid them right now. Who did someone recommend? Critter Vision? What do they do? I don't know who they are. Oh, it's an animal stream. You know what? If I'm being completely honest, if we're gonna raid an animal stream, guys, I want to raid Furball. Let's just raid Furball, you guys. I go live in 10 minutes. Kai, I'm not gonna stay live for 10 more minutes. I'm sorry, guys. Go watch Kai in 10 minutes. All right, guys. That's my tidbit. But we're gonna raid the Kibbies. Raid the Kibbies, chat. I will try to go live tomorrow, either at night or in the morning. But I can't guarantee anything. I got to figure out what my day is going to look like tomorrow. I think I'm playing hockey and watching hockey tomorrow. So I got to figure all that shit out. All right, chat. Enjoy the Kibby raid. I will see you guys tomorrow. Or maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys Friday. Love y'all. Bye.